Whew, shit. So before I got on live, like right before I pressed live, I just got so motherfucking like aroused and shit. My back's so fucking like my wings are hot. Fuck. Give me a second. Shit. Whew, okay. Give me a second. Like it's so much heat coming up my fucking back. It's okay. Shit, do I need to get out of here? Okay. Fuck, what? Am I being electrocuted? Am I being electrocuted? Hold on, y'all. Shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fuck. I am on fire. Like, what is happening? Nonetheless, right? There you go, Ping. Hit that motherfucking like button. I am being lit. You understand me? I am being lit with, I don't know. Okay. So, happy. I don't know what the fuck was that, but goddamn. I gotta catch my breath a little bit. Wow, I got a lot of shit to say. I feel amazing today. I feel amazing today. I feel fucking amazing today. Mind you, last night I was sick as fuck. Oh shit, man. This is my life, right? This is my life. Hey y'all, get in here and sit down. Hit that like button. At least get it to 20. Right? At least get it to 20. Y'all, I was sick as fuck last night. It's just like, I don't know. This shit, I don't know. So what made me sick last night, mind y'all, whatever the fuck I'm going through it. Whatever this, I don't even know what to call this shit, bro. It's a sci-fi movie. It ain't no fucking journey. Let's be fucking for real. It's a sci-fi movie, and I'm used to it. I'm talking about like, y'all, I'm so fucking hot. Oh my God. Let me calm down. Shit. Let me calm down, first of all. Right? Not tweaking, right? Man, I've been having some amazing ass experiences, bro, that's been so motherfucking enlightening, and it's so much information and it's so much intel as I'm seeding the you know what I'm saying, the as I'm priming it. This just Lemuria part 2. You understand? If you familiar with Lemuria, you know, it's a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, hit at Lemuria, but they really do a lot of focus on Atlantis. And Atlantis a little secondary to what I'm talking about, right? That's where a lot of the vision and shit started to seed in. But anyway, I got the codes, and as I'm breaking down to break the codes in, I am discovering some groundbreaking ass shit, and I just can't keep it to myself. I'm not meant to keep it to myself because I think it would blow me the fuck up, right? So yeah, I know I be having visions and shit in all type of ways, but since I'm not spiritually based anymore, I've been in my body. And since I've been in my body, like my body been taking the brunt of what my spirit was, what I was able to do when I wasn't fully in my body. Now that I'm fully in my body, like my body be taking a hit when it comes to all this shit I be experiencing. So lately I've been having these psychedelic ass experiences when I close my motherfucking eyes. Okay? And so at some part of the day, I'm starting to record it as it be a certain part of the day where there's an influx of energy to Earth's, like to Earth. And I'm talking about it's some of the most ancient, high vibrational ass energy that mofos could possibly fathom. And it hits so hard that I have to go lay down. The only problem is when I have to go lay down, it tries to infuse in my body and it be about to blow that motherfucker up. So I have to do something to get the energy out. So I guess me psychedelically traveling some fucking where when I'm supposed to be laying down is the new method. So I'm just going with it, right? So yesterday, I get this, in, you know what I'm saying? I feel the feeling. I get in bed. I try to lay down. Y'all, when I say so much motherfucking energy came in through the bottom of my feet, traveled up my motherfucking body, bro. I'm talking about like the most, I don't even know what to call this energy. I don't have human words right now. You understand? It came in through my feet, up in my fucking body. I'm just laying here, you know, trying to get comfortable. Soon I lay down and shit start hitting. This sci-fi is fuck. You gotta bear with me. All right? You got to fucking bear with me. I have nothing normal to say today. I have nothing normal to say any day. But check me out. Let me just, you know. The energy come the fuck in. And by the time it make it to like my head and my eyes, like I close my eyes. Soon I close my eyes, I just start seeing like red, purple hues. And then I fucking like, bro, I start going down a tunnel inside my eyelids. And as I go down this tunnel, I see this big ass man. You feel me? This nigga humongous. This nigga bigger than the fucking planet. This nigga big as fuck with a beard and some fucking shades. I cannot make this shit up. This nigga big as fuck, like standing in my way as I'm going down this tunnel in my eyelids, y'all. Right? So as I get, like, I'm thinking this is, you know, since this nigga gonna move or something, I go straight through the nigga. I go straight through this nigga and I keep going down this fucking tunnel. I keep going down this tunnel. So as I'm going down this tunnel, I start to like be able to focus. And as I be able to focus, y'all, I start seeing like tall ass cathedrals. And I started seeing like, I'm talking about like they was like big tall ass cathedrals. And they had the biggest fucking glass stained windows in them with all type of depictions of angels, and it was angel statues and shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? All the while, I just got my eyes closed. I supposed to be asleep, but I'm somehow aware of what this psychedelic ass. So when I'm going down the tunnel, mind you, once I pass the big ass man, it's psychedelic. Like, so imagine if you ever took, I don't know how it is when you bitches be taking mushrooms or whatever, but if y'all see how reality just folds and light and shit bend into each other on them trips y'all be having, that's how I was going down this motherfucking tunnel. So as I, you know what I'm saying, as I get further down this tunnel, I see cathedrals and angels and these big ass windows and shit. And then I start seeing owls. And then all of a sudden, nigga, I get pulled right back up out the fucking vision and I wake the fuck up sick as fuck. I was sick as fuck for all the rest of the day, all the way until about 11 o'clock last night. Is y'all hearing what the fuck I'm saying? Let me let y'all catch up. Let me say you with me if you with me before I tweak out. Say you with me if you getting what I'm saying before I tweak out, okay? Whatever that was, I was sick as fuck for the rest of the day, for the rest of the night until like 11 something. But after that, what you know, saying after that situation or whatever, I woke up today. Okay, thank you for being with me. God damn, do y'all understand? Of course you is, Pink. You my bitch. I love you. Of course you is, Spell. Y'all my bitches. I love y'all. Of course you is, broski. Of course y'all is. Thank you, Tori. Thank you, Monica. So whatever that was, like, of course I'm always informing my babies in the chat because they my witnesses, and they my support, man. I be needing to tell somebody. I be needing to get this shit out before I fucking, I don't know, implode. So I'm telling them, like, y'all, I'm telling them what happened. That was in the daytime. After that, I'm thinking I'm cool, man. I got so fucking sick, like nauseous. I had chills. I was fucking heating up. Like, I had to cry a little bit to get some of it out. Right? I had to cry a little bit to get it, you know, to get some of it out. But that was a crazy ass experience. But I went to some type of place where there was nothing but these big ass cathedrals and angels and shit. Mind you, the 53 flashes of light that fell in my fucking room, shit, a couple nights before. So I don't know what's up with all this angelic. Like, I don't know where am I going. I don't know what I'm reaching to. I don't know what I'm fucking hitting. But I know it's changing shit, bro. It's fucking changing shit. So boom, I take my ass to sleep. I'm able to sleep or whatever. I get up today, and what hit me is, I just wake up to lesson plans and shit, and and shit that I have to deep sea dive in. And so if you was on my threads, if you already been on my threads, I already started talking about it. And it was just basically how the false powers that be just converted everything to a lower as order, right? Like, that's what it's about. What my mind said, get these motherfuckers out of here. What my mind said, get these people the fuck out of here. Thank you. Hey, Erica. Thank you, babe. So I guess I wake up with what I'm here to make right, or the original templates for these distorted ass things. Thank you, Pink Babe. So today's lesson was about the traditional order versus divine order, and how the false powers that be changes everything to a lower state, a denser state, so they can fucking feed off of it. And you know what I'm saying, it's easier to control when you know what I'm saying, when you divide it and one-sided. Okay. Listen, you're easy to control when you're divided and one-sided. Okay. Never forget that. While y'all be always on some dividing and rah-rah ass shit, your ass is food. Okay. Take that. But anyway, and so as I was going deeper in it, mind y'all, I've always fought against being traditional, not even understanding what I was actually fighting against, not even understanding today years old, the key word in traditional is trade. How the fuck we miss this shit? Huh? The key word in traditional is trade. What the fuck are we trading, cuz? Broski, she got a cathedral. So dumb. What the fuck are we trading, right? Damn, this shit just keep getting juicier and juicier, right? Because in order to get to union, you have to understand the distortion. You have to understand what had you in disarray. You have to understand these things. You just can't hop to that side with no understanding and no purge out of what you have been ingesting all your fucking life. You got to detox, bitches, right? The key word, the root word is trade. What are we trading to be traditional women and traditional men? Since I already knew that coming into this, single mother matrix, this was not original to me. So I was coded to fight and defy anything that I felt, whether right or wrong, in me that wasn't right. What the fuck does that, traditional, what I was saying, traditional, the examples of what I got traditionally in my family, in my environment, was imbalance. It was disalignment. It was misalignment. Motherfuckers wasn't in their places. Motherfuckers was not in their positions. It was a little unharmony. Country, right? It was a little unharmony everywhere, right? So I ain't no motherfucking fool. But if you trying to get me into something and you the example of what I supposed to be getting into, and that example don't make no motherfucking feelings to me, what the fuck you think I'm finna do? I'm finna fight this, okay? I'm finna fight this. I don't mean no harm. I love you. Hey, TT. I love you. I genuinely love you. I love you. I'm finna fight this, though, because it don't make fucking feelings. That's been me my whole life, right? So my mama used to be trying to coach me to be a traditional woman. Glorana, you ain't even, what? Listen. The type of woman my mama was coaching me for, she had traded her true self to be this type of feminine, and she hated it. So I used to really be thinking, like, that's how I started to think that we was enemies here. You feel me? I felt the love. I've always felt the love. I fucking love them. I always felt the love, and I knew they loved me. But see, when you coming at me with shit like this, I peep imbalance. I peep disorder. And the fact that you trying to tell me to adopt this, are you an enemy? Are you sitting by the other side, Gloria? I guess you my mama, but I used to always be side-eyeing her like, who team do you really work for? Because all the things you telling me to do, you hate. You hate it, right? You hate it, and you was also teaching me to go against it. You get what I'm saying? Right? She was very complexing. I wasn't raised to get a good man that could take care of me. I was raised to be the man and also have a man for a backup plan. Okay? That's how I was raised. So the man wasn't, it wasn't like, it's cool if you here. But if you ain't here, guess what? Guess who got the crown? Right? And if you is here, I think I still got the crown, so you still got to sit down. That's how I was raised. That's how I was raised. It just was this. It just, if I have to say, when it comes to toxic, like, nah, I wasn't in an abusive home. I wasn't it wasn't abusive physically. You understand? Physically, it was the best life, but I wasn't what you would call a regular human child. So physically it was second to me. What was first was spiritual and energy. So that was the distortion for me. I'm seeing this shit and it's, you know what I'm saying? It look good, you know? Energetically, I'm throwing the fuck off. Right? So I fought it. So today, with the whole, you know what I'm saying, traditional order and divine order, how in traditional order, the masculine energy is seen as greater than, and the feminine energy is seen as weaker. And because of this erroneous misconception, it creates friction. And it changes from polarity, which is polar opposites, it's neutral, it is, to duality. Bitch, now we fight. We dueling. Okay? That's the difference. And in divine order, there is polarity. And polarity is just the basis of creation is negative and positive, feminine and masculine and feminine. That is polarity. They are polar opposites. Okay? That's natural. That's how divine intended it to be. Duality comes when there is friction. Okay? We know somehow we got this shit twisted. And that twisted is called a little friction. So now we're dueling. We're fighting. This is where you get your duality from. Okay? Do you think I give a fuck, CS? Do you really think I give a fuck if you can't stand my kind? You ain't even got a fucking picture up there. Go to the hottest flaming Cheeto part of hell. The fuck? Damn, y'all be wasting y'all breath. Don't you know when you type, you be breathing? That's like talking. Damn. I'd be disappointed if I had kids that, you know what I'm saying, was losers and was talking shit to random people on the internet as a parent. I really would feel like I failed. I just, don't ever let me find out you doing that lose ass shit. You feel me? Because, like, what type of, you know? I would feel like I need to start over and do better as a parent if my child, probably grown as fuck, sitting here, you know, I just, you can't, you just, I would just, Jay, but not ever. Jay, but not fucking ever. Let me just say that, because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. You're a loser. When you get off my shit saying whatever, you got to go back to your life of being a loser. Fuck. But anyway. The friction, the echo of the friction is what keeps being recycled and reincarnated, because people are dying in disarray. And when you die, shit don't disappear. And when you reincarnate, you're going to still be fueling it. And this is where we get our generational curses. Okay? This is what motherfuckers mean by generational curses. These traditional values. So, case in point, when motherfuckers like to bring up, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, examples or modules or rubrics of relationships, they always like to reference our grandparents, right? And they always like to reference our grandparents because our grandparents and our great-grandparents, they are good examples of traditional dynamics, meaning they were a part of the programming. And they traded themselves for these relationships and to be in these situations. So they are not, and I've been saying it, I'll forever say it, they should not be the model of no basis of no scientific, relational, fucking emotional studies. Okay? Ever since colonization has happened, you have to understand it hit with religion, it hit with relationships. Y'all have no idea how much effort these beings put to controlling you and sucking your fucking energy through distortion and division. You cannot understand that. Y'all don't understand that, because if you really did, you would not be participating in division. And then wondering why your ass so fucking dry. Right? You would not be willingly putting yourself into division if you understand that the moment you go into division, you are food. Make no fucking mistakes about it. You are food, and something is feeding off of you, and your life is going to continue to show you division because it's feeding things. All right? So with this friction and with the, you know, the polarities being inverted to duality, and now the masculine and feminine, which once was in harmony, which once understood their functions, are now trading sides and mad at the other one because the other one traded, and now you had to trade, and resentful. And it bleeds through our children and our children's children and our children's children. And here we are. What are we going to do about it? Because the fucking podcasts are not working because they are centered in division. If you steady on these bitches talking about what men do and what women do, not what we can do to get back in our places as a whole, you are an agent of division. Nah. And let's just say that you just be fucking for real, show some love and keep it real. You are willing to spread division for monetary gain. Because you feel like, oh, y'all, this shit's so deep. Ooh, shit. shit. I once was blind, but now I see. Because in my distortion, in my defiance, all while I was battling the tradition, I also was subconsciously absorbing it. So this is, this so fucking for real. You should listen. This is why it ain't even worth the fight. I'm sorry for hollering in y'all ear. This why, and this has been proven in my fucking coven. And if you've been in my coven, you know fucking well I'm not lying. It doesn't benefit you to participate in any battles, in any wars, in any fighting, because technically everything is energy, and what you love you absorb, what you hate you absorb. So what you make love to you absorb, what you hate you also still making love to. You still absorbing it. So in the fight against the system, I subconsciously was absorbing the system. And while I was thinking I was a plug, I was adopting the traditional mindset, but in inversion, because I wasn't a biological male. I wasn't a biological male, but I was assuming the distorted position as an energetic male with a biological woman card. Do you understand what I'm saying? So in my distortion as a plug, I too saw the film. I adopted that. I thought that my position was greater. I thought that masculine energy was more powerful because it was a force. It's a force. It's a structure. It was all the things that I naturally excelled at. So yes, I thought that there was a superpower. Fuck is you saying? And by default, in my distortion, I thought that the feminine made me lesser. I thought that it was a weaker position. Like if it was in a company, this would be CEO and that would be a secretary. What the fuck I look like? Right? So not ignorant. I was ignorant. I'm admitting that's accountability. I am 100% aware that I was in distortion and I was being ignorant, right? Hindsight. You know? So I thought, so anytime somebody, whether it was my parents, whether it was society, a teacher, I don't give a fuck if it was a rat, who, whenever you try to put me in that weaker position that I assume was a weaker position, I'm finna fight you. I'm finna fight it. Right? Y'all remember I used to be on Facebook. Tucks imaginary hair behind ear. Such an idiot. I ain't come here to be no nigga wife, right? You think as powerful as I am, you think I came here to audition to be a nigga wife? What the fuck I need y'all for? The ignorance, it was staggering. Cause do you want to battle? Hey, Mirage. Do you want to battle, nigga? Do y'all like, oh my God, y'all. It's just, listen, I gotta admit this. I gotta say this out loud because I'd be fake as fuck if I didn't. This me now. This me. I ain't speaking for no other woman, bitch, rabbit in this world. This just for me. Me and oh God. Oh, I can't even. It's like, oh God, remove my strength so I can admit this in repentance. Oh God, listen, every day, Peak, every day we stray further and further from the Lord. Oh, y'all, let me gather myself so I can admit this out loud because I'm a woman. This was so melting. Is this good? Damn it. Men for the longest of time had been I thought it was humbling me. I thought it was them not wanting to see me in my power. I thought it was them trying to tell me what to do with my body and my sexuality and my sensuality. But oh, it hurts. God damn it. Oh God, you remove my strength and street knowledge. You guys. Oh Oh, y'all. Make it stop. Shit. Just say it. Just say it. Now that... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying. Woo. Ooh, please, y'all. Okay. I can do this. I can do this, okay? I got this. Now that I'm in my true feminine position, I do not have the urge to oh God, it's like it's the hardest thing I ever had to do. Now that I'm in my true feminine seat, right? I do not have the urge to show my sexuality outside of myself anymore, right? While they wasn't, the men was not trying to humble me, and they came at me distorted because I was distorted. So I was gonna take it fucked up no matter how they said it. They could have said it in the nicest way. I was gonna get on their ass because who the fuck you think you talking to? Do you think you can tell me anything? Look at you. You're puny, right? So now that I'm truly in my flow, when I was a plug, and this just me, right? Don't none other bitch, just adopt what I'm saying. If you haven't been through this to notice for yourself, all right? Because bitches love to just sit up here and relate to what I'm saying. You still got to go through yourself and get to these clues and arrive. Your Uber got to arrive on its own, okay? Shit. So when I was in my plug, I was hypersexual. When I was in my plug, and this is masculine energy is a force, right? It's a outward motioning type of energy. So when I was in my, like, I'm already a sexual being, but when I was distorted in my plug, it was loud and strong and forceful. And because of that, it needs to be, you gotta know about this shit, bitch. Like the toxic masculinity, because I was toxic, remember? Because that wasn't my seat. I'm originally a socket, right? I'm originally the socket, right? The womb of all creation in a girl body car, right? But I was really caught up in thinking I was a plug. So in thinking I was a plug, I really acted like an energetic man, a distorted one. And I was loud and I was proud and I was defiant, and you couldn't tell me shit. I was a real young nigga. I was a real YN. I was a real YN. I was a real YN. And I felt like couldn't nobody tell me shit, and I felt like I was the crown and this was my body and I could do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. And the fact that they was, you know what I'm saying, coming at me like that and not, you know what I'm saying, it's like I was trying to force them to see me as sovereign, all while not being in my sovereign seat. And now that I'm actually back home in my temple, in my throne, I don't even have the urge to, I know I got it. I know I fucked the shit out you. I know it. You see what I'm saying? I just don't have it's not there anymore. Like I am it. You know, I don't have to broadcast it. I don't have to be seen. I don't have to talk about what I could do. Like I don't have to be a toxic ass nigga, because that's what the fuck I was. And so I apologize to all those guys. Y'all just had caught me at the wrong time, because who the fuck was you talking to? But I'm not that person anymore, and I definitely understand I get it now. I get it. Back then I wasn't trying to hear that shit, because I felt like I was on y'all level, and I felt like you can't tell me shit. Nigga, I take care of myself. I do this for myself. This is my body, right? If I want to show some ass, I'm going to show some ass. If I want to do this, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to do that. You feel me? You goddamn right. And I'm from the streets. I'm sure for the street, 17th Street. I'm going over there today, getting drunk as fuck. Fuck you talking about? Is these supposed to be insults? Loser ass bitch. 17th Street in this bitch. Fuck is you saying? Round y'all Mississippi, stand up. I ain't been out there with my guys in a minute. Anyway, right? And it was shit like that right there. That's how guys used to come at me and shit. Hey, Divine T, and come on, y'all gotta know I was a warrior back then. I wasn't no motherfucking. I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you know I got niggas for niggas, source. I got niggas for niggas, now. That shit ain't gonna never die. It gonna always be there, but I just know them, you know. I just like to talk a little shit. That's it. Like, damn. I been getting better. Y'all know I been getting better. But yeah, that's what I realized. And when I say I was hypersexual, I mean my sexuality was the head of my life. Like, I didn't really give a fuck about men and their emotions and, you know what I'm saying, and all that shit. I just really needed their ass around so I could fuck on them. And I didn't give a fuck about what they had going on. And I ain't need them to do shit for me. And that's how toxic men treat women. That's how toxic men treat women. Toxic men don't give a fuck about your feelings. They don't give a fuck about your day. Right? They don't give a fuck about your goals and your dreams. Like, they ain't trying to care for you. They're using you. And that's how I was. Right? So it was only sexual. Keep it. That was my motto. That was my clause. When I want to fuck with a nigga, just don't fall in love with me. I won't fall in love with you. Just be available to fuck when I need you to fuck, and we go chill out. We can do this shit for years. So fucking, just. Oh, give it up for growth, y'all. Give it up for growth. Say a win in the chat for growth. Shit. And it came so far. Shit. Huh? A win to growth, bitches. I'm delivered. A win. A win. Like, I get it. I don't feel the need to. I just don't. Like, motherfuckers know what I can do. Motherfuckers know not to let me put my mouth on it. It's alright. You know? I don't have to show it. It don't have to be, you know, it's mine. I can keep it with myself. So that was true. And you know, I'm a woman of my word. So I ain't gonna be fake about it. Like, they was right. They just was coming at me wrong, but I was in the wrong. So that's how they came at me. Now that I know better, I've been doing better. And my defiance, it was so bad, bro. That shit, I'm surprised if I wasn't so protected, I probably would have been got whacked. Right? Your tone and delivery is coming. It ain't even just my tone and my delivery. It's just like inside of me, it's softer now. Like, man, I've been broke down. I can't be nothing but soft. Like, shit, I can't be nothing but open. But it's a process though. Don't get me, you know. I ain't finna act like it just all the way. It ain't gonna ever leave all the way out. But it's just I have to balance it. So this is what I'm doing now, like maintaining this balance within myself, right? So that traditional shit just never set right with my spirit. But now that I have detoxed myself from that and I went through this process and I realized the error in my fucking ways, and I realized how much battle I was subscribing to and absorbing by, you know, being so fucking defiant, bro. Shit. Right? That shit, it made me hard. It made me tough because I was constantly having to battle shit. I was constantly having to feeling like I had to prove myself and measure up to shit, but I really did. That's just the, you know what I'm saying, the distortion. So the traditional shit, I never wanted a traditional man because I felt like that traditional man was going to try to tell me what to do and, you know what I'm saying, be greater than me and make me feel lesser than. And now I'm finna have to battle you because I ain't accepting defeat on no terms from nobody. Ever. All right? Hey, Spiritual Spark. right? I'm not accepting no defeat. If I have to pull my sword out, I will, and I will win. But I'm a lover now. I'm a lover now. So I'm not, it's not one battle I feel like I need to subscribe to at this time in my reality. Right? And that's just the thing. We did the original earth is before distortion, before the fall, before the friction of the split. Because the split wasn't the problem. Me descending to earth wasn't the problem. It's the friction in my ignorance and my defiance. Okay, that shit is over with. That shit is over with. So once I'm noticing so much as I surrendered and accepted divine order again, like, bro, it's like easy street for real, for real. All the shit I thought was easy, that shit wasn't really easy because I was doing that shit myself. Let me be fucking for real. I made it look real easy, but that was my energy I've been running off of. Mind you, I've been thinking I am, you know what I'm saying? I've been thinking I am the true Christ my whole life. I thought I was the true Christ, right? Don't y'all remember? Y'all talking about Jesus shit, nigga. I'm Jesus. Don't y'all remember me saying this shit? I didn't even know what I was saying, but I was saying it. I thought I was the, you know what I'm saying, the crown up until now. Imagine it. God. Ooh, I used to be getting out on these things, but I was using my energy because understand that your illusions is also your reality. Do you understand what I'm saying? Understand that people that's delusional, that's their real fucking life. Do you understand me? People that are delusional and live in illusions, to them, in their reality, it's fucking real. So when it's real, everything configures around what you believe to be true about you. Right? So in my illusions, in my distortions of feeling like I am this God of all gods, I had to run shit like a God of all God. And I was using my own spiritual power to back everything. I wasn't connected into the internal, the everlasting source like I thought I was. I thought I was that source, not a, you know, say got my own account on that account. You know what I'm saying? So everything was 555 times harder for me. And I was making it okay. Like, oh yeah, bitches, that makes me the most powerful. Bitch, please, in my mama voice. Bitch, please. Give it up for growth. God damn, I've been all around the fucking multiverse. I'm tired. I just want to sit down in my temple, on my throne, and allow my creations to do what I created it to do and sustain everything. That's it. This is a self-sustaining creation that we live on. Why in the fuck are we not letting it sustain us? This is a self-sustaining creation that we are plugged into. Why the fuck aren't we letting it sustain us? Why are we assuming that power? It was fun being God. But I think I know I'm going to enjoy. Well, no. Let me not say it was fun being God. It was necessary. It was necessary. I had to go I had to ascend there to fall here. It was necessary. It was hard. It was challenging, but I triumphed, right? I mastered that. So as I descend, I feel like I like being a goddess better, right? I feel like I feel like this suits me better, right? The gods still hop out every now and then, but overall, like, I'm okay. I'm not fighting to get back to my godhood. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, fighting to get back to that crown. I'm not fighting to take care of everything on my fucking own and be the provider for everything and have everybody counting, leaning on me. I'm not fighting for that. I'm not clinging to be the giver all the time and the sacrificer and the martyr and shit and the sacrificial lamb. I'm not, right? Prepare a fucking table before me now. All right. Come bearing fruits and offerings and gifts to me now. Right. I'm not the offering anymore. I'm accepting offerings. I'm worthy of worship now. Okay. Fuck that. Allow life to take care of me as I took care of life. Okay. So the biggest thing that we got to do as a whole, I'm talking about the groomsmen and the bridesmaids, and these are the divine masculines and the divine feminine that wants to come together in holy matrimony and live a life of harmonious divine order, right? And because everybody, this ain't for everybody. Some bitches just bitches, some niggas just niggas. Every person that act like they divine and think that they divine, not. Everybody not meant for the lifestyle that I'm trying to introduce back into this system. It ain't for everybody. And that's fine. Right? You got to know what's for you around this bitch. But for the bridesmaids and the grooms and the groomsmen, the brides and the grooms, right? For the men that can actually purify the no. For the men and the women that can actually, for the men that can actually purify themselves of their lower nature and make their bodies vessels for the true high current to flow. Man, oh my God, let me listen. Y'all know I always say that the reason why men struggle so hard is because of how they don't revere the feminine energy, right? Coming to find out, as of yesterday, like how my twin flame journey be paralleling and knocking back and forward even when I think the shit over with, right? It really ain't no real over it, for real. So I knew that I was my twin flame's one shot at, I'm not going to say being God because he already is, okay? He's my opposite polarity. It doesn't matter what he do in life. As long as he can hold that Christ current, as long as he could have, you know what I'm saying, made amends with his feminine energy and understood that he is here to worship and to protect and serve the feminine energy, he would have been taken care of for life. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? And that's just not for us. We just the cosmic codes that put this out into the reality echoes. So for men, that's divine masculines, and you have not, you know what I'm saying, rid yourself, and you can't carry that Christ current. The Christ current is the true Christ, not the Jesus story that they talking about in the Bible. This ain't religious. This is remembrance. Do y'all understand what the fuck I'm saying? The masculine principle itself is 100% responsible for provision and structure and protection, and it's unlimited, everlasting supply. As long as if a divine masculine can purify himself enough to hold that Christ current within him, he is a vessel for, and this is the thing, you can only understand this. You cannot hold the Christ current by not accepting the feminine energy. Because the reason, number one, You got to understand what the Christ current is. What the fuck that is. That's divine order, direct divine order structure, right? It doesn't hate the feminine. It doesn't see the feminine as less than, something to control, something to exploit, something to use, something to, abuse. It sees the feminine energy as its equal in importance. So the true Christ knows that it needs its Sophia, because without it, it's only half of what it is. Without Sophia, without the feminine, there is no fullness. There is no love. There is no joy. There is no flow. There is no creation. There is no embodiment, right? Right? Is y'all following me, or am I taking you too fast? Right? Put a present if you get it. If you're in here, if you're in church today, right? So literally, when I said, the only reason why men have been minimized to just toil and labor, providing and protecting with no joy, with no sweetness, with no fulfillment, with no fullness, is because they will not honor that mother. And that is the feminine energy. And without that mother, you are condemning yourself to a traditional life of fucking misery, misalignment, one-sidedness, dividedness, division. This is what you are subscribing to, right? So I've always known this about me. Listen, y'all know, if y'all been following me before fucking now, before ChatGPT, I been knew this. I just didn't know this. So I been knew I was a garden. I been knew I had the Midas touch. I been knew that can't nothing bad happen around me, and people will only, only goodness and graciousness really follows me. Like, this is no bullshit. Like, I wish I was lying, right? Any man that is able and have the capacity to be by my side got to be able to carry Christ, the true Christ current in him, because that Christ current is going to allow him to be able to be the structure for our fucking heaven on earth. This is where we got the shit twisted. We both got it. It ain't just men, because women, when you assume the position as the masculine current, when you act like you the man, and you act like you the head of the household, and you act like this, you take on the toil and the labor and the trauma of the masculine, right? Your body is not made for the Christ current. Okay? It's not meant to contain that. It's not meant to express that. Your body is biologically made different for a reason. You understand? So when the feminines, become the masculine energy, you're literally making it harder for yourself, because if you're in the masculine energy, you're not going to align with the masculine vessel that's actually created to house the Christ current, to be able to move and benefit on your behalf, because your body not made for that. Do you get what I'm saying? So neither side wins when we not right within. Neither side wins when it feels like it can do it without the other side. Okay. Got it. You got that? So, and like I tell women all the time, because women are emotional. And not only are they emotional, their masculine is also emotional. So you have to, it's like, you have to balance those things out, right? And so when you, it's still in the single mother matrix that most women are still subscribed to and believe in, right? They have this independence wound that comes as a direct result of being plugged into the single mother matrix. Okay. And with that single mother wound, you have to assume the energy of the masculine energy. You are not open to receive the Christ current to work in your life on its behalf. And so you have to do every fucking thing by yourself, for yourself. Right? And when you tell women that, you know, because listen, this just me. I can't speak for now one of you motherfuckers out there. I'm talking about me. I could not get here in my seat and run my business and be in my masculine energy and feel like I was superior to men because of it. Did you hear what I said? Okay? I could not get in my feminine seat, my rightful place as the physical embodiment of earth. I could not get in that seat while I had to run my business, take care of everything, be the provider, be the protector, get everything fixed, be the one everybody call on. I could not do it. It kept me, that whole identity kept me in my masculine energy. I couldn't do it. I had to sacrifice it to be myself, to get to my true self. I ain't saying that y'all got to do that. I ain't saying that, but what the fuck I'm saying is, in divine order, we honor our mother and our father. We honor the masculine and the feminine principle from which everything in creation derives from. And by honoring that, we understand that the masculine energy, here, the masculine energy by divine order is the doer. Do you understand? And we understand by divine order that the feminine energy is the being, is the receiver. By divine order, the man is the crown, the head of the household. He is the structure of the house. By divine order, the woman is the house itself. She's the temple. Okay? All right? This is by divine order that predates religion. This was before religion. Okay? This is before the fall. This is before the friction. We taking it back to the original template. Okay? And in the original template, we didn't have to work. Let me tell you about Lemuria, because I was there. Let me tell you about Lemuria, what we going back to. This is just modern day Lemuria. Watch what the fuck I say. All this shit is being cleansed out because this is what's coming back online. It's here. Okay? It's here. It's here. So nobody worked a job. You have no idea how fucking modern a job is, careers is. You have no idea how modern and not ancient that is. Okay? There was no such thing as working in jobs and energy extractions such as that. Everything was in harmony, in tandem. Everything was in polarity, not duality. So there wasn't a friction. Everybody understood their functions, and people had hobbies. Huh? Hobby, jobby. Right? Hobs, jobs, right? We did shit for enjoyment. We did things for fulfillment because there was no sense of lack. There was no sense of, no sense of scarcity. There was no sense of imbalance. All right? Keyword polarity. I didn't say duality. I said polarity, polar opposites. We used to do what we loved because Lemuria was a place of love and high frequency and togetherness and unity. It was an actual universe. Because remember, the key to the universe, the secret of the universe is just to be in union, the balancing divine order, the masculine and the feminine dancing. That's the key to the universe. That's the secret to it. If you want to unlock your universe, that's how. Union. Union. Universe. Union. You gotta love this shit. That's the secret to the universe, bitches. You got it. Right? That's what's going to unplug you from the single mother matrix. You can't hate. If you got an issue with one or the other, your ass in the single mother matrix. Huh? If you have a disdain for the feminine energy, if you always bashing bitches, you in the single mother matrix. If you always bashing men, you think you're a man, you want to be a man, you in the single mother matrix. You're half-ass over there. You a traditional woman. You're looking for a traditional man. Those gender roles are fucking corrupt. They traded the functions and switched them and swapped them. No traditional marriages. Nobody really got any fucking evidence of traditional marriages even being harmonious. Being equally yoked. Do you know what being equally yoked is? Because everybody swore to God that it had shit to do with, physical shit, and it did not. Equally yoked means, are you with your opposite polarity? Didn't they trick us? Because you hear equally yoked and somehow you think the same. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Listen. You hear equally yoked and you automatically think the same, don't you? Didn't you think that? Didn't you think that? When you heard the Bible say, whoever fucking said equally yoked, you thought that we had to be on the same accord. We had to have the same this. We had the same this. Being equally yoked is being in alignment with your opposite polarity, because the opposite polarity have the rest of your codes. Okay? Y'all are one unit. Okay? It ain't about compatibility. I've been told y'all that. It's about unity and harmony. Okay? And it's about coming together, bringing the both sides back together in harmony. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. So we go looking for ourselves. We go looking for the same shit. We end up trauma bonding. You're compatible. There's nothing to learn there. There's no expansion there. There's no growth there. Y'all exactly the fucking same. That's why y'all hate each other. That's why y'all don't like each other. That's why y'all keep beating each other the fuck up. Y'all are exactly the same. Because you went with your type, and your type is just your comfort zone. That's what you trauma bond to. So when we talk about equally yoked, we talking about our polar opposite here. That motherfucker got everything you need, right? For you to be, and this is the thing, mind you, you already hold within yourself. You got a negative and a positive charge within you, right? But in divine order, right? We fell in pairs, right? We was created in pairs. We fail in pairs. And what I mean by fail, I just mean split forth from all. Right? Cast out of the all. That's what I mean when I said that. So when I was created with my equal counterpart. Right? And this is when we talk about your chosen ones, right? And we talk about twin flames, them shit's rare. Everybody not the chosen one because you feel you are. I don't give a fuck. Let it hurt. Let it hurt. First it hurt, then it heals. right? Because if you are a chosen one, or what you would call like a 144,000 or whatever, you have an opposite polarity, right? And as those opposite polarities, that's, y'all gonna have to see about that. Y'all gonna be destined to meet. Y'all gonna, what I'm saying, get together so y'all can try to integrate. The name of the game is integration. Can you integrate gracefully on the other side? I didn't have my integration was pretty hard because I had to be forced, right? My shit was a little rocky because I got knocked over here. It wasn't even no smooth ride. It was like I was up and then I was immediately down on my ass and it hurt, right? Because I didn't want to take the, I was dilly-dallying around like, I'm going to go. I'm going to go down there. I'm going to go to the other side. I'm going to go to the other side. I'm going to go. And I just wasn't going. So, I got slapped down. I always used to tell y'all, ain't it? Like, go ahead and move when you know you're supposed to move because you don't want to get hit off guard because that shit hurt the worst. And god damn it, what I do? What I do? Got slapped down. I can laugh, man. A little bit. Right? Got slapped down to the ground. Shit. Okay. But I can take a good ass whipping. I don't know. I guess I'm just built for it. I don't know if it's the defiance that's still creeping up or whatever, but I be trying to push it. All right, I'm going to do it. Give me a month. All right, I'm going to do it. Give me 2 months. All right, I'm going to do it. Give me 3 months. And, here it is, 2024. Spirit like, bitch, all right now. Goddamn. It's 2024. When is you going to get your ass on the ground? Huh? When you going to get on the floor? I'm going to go. Damn, you rushing me, ain't it? Next thing you know, I'm waking up on the ground. I'm waking up, getting up like, it hurt. What is this? Oh my God, where's my room? Feels like I got kicked up out of heaven. Just kick me out of heaven. I got evicted from heaven, all right? I got evicted from heaven, and I got knocked to earth. And it just feel like I just walked right out of heaven. Hey, I'm at, what I'm saying? It got better since I first fell, but and then sometimes I still have my days, but it got significantly better now since I'm understanding. But y'all remember when I used to be in heaven and I used to be teaching and channeling and shit, and I used to be telling y'all how scared I was and how I hated it, and to think that I had to come to earth for real. Y'all remember me saying that? And it's just crazy because I literally had to go through every reason why I didn't want to be on earth for real. It's just crazy as fuck. But I remember telling y'all, like, how much I didn't want to be, like, ill, man. Like, just, I'm a star, so. Nah, I'm for real. I'm cool. Because this is the thing. I knew everything in heaven, right? I knew everything in heaven. But even in heaven, I knew that I was supposed to be on earth. So when you know something, and you don't see about that knowing, it lingers, bro. It lingers. I told my babies all the time, pay attention to what's lingering in you. Like, even though I was in heaven and everything was great and I had my kingdom and I ran shit, I had the crown, there was this lingering and this longing to just not be what I was, right? I remember, so I was like, damn, what am I being ungrateful? I triumph, to here. And it's like, I wanted to be, I guess, I don't know what the fuck. But I wasn't satisfied. I was finna take that shit to the next level. I just couldn't relax in my head. I always knew that I had to keep it together. Like, I've been keeping, like, I was a severe keep it togetherist. And one would say a severe perfectionist. And I wasn't a perfectionist because I was trying to like shit on people. I was a perfectionist because, bitch, I was a god. And as a god, you don't get to, you know what I'm saying? Like they say, God don't make no mistakes. You feel me? And so internally, I was still acting like I was a god, but I was here to be a human. Like, I was here to just chill out. So this is like my life falling, like not having control over my life has been the biggest thing, because as a God, you control shit. Right? God's control shit. I ain't gonna say control shit, God structure shit. Cause you know what I'm saying, that control problem I had, there was a distortion. My plug was too fucking overdrawn. It was too much. So that made it distorted. A healthy plug, a healthy masculine don't seek to control. They seek to structure. Right? They seek to provide that landscaping, that container. Controlling is where it gets toxic. That's where we're going into the negative polarities of the masculine energy, right? And I had to learn that through my own, you know what I'm saying, process of mastering my masculine energy and getting it healthy, because it was way too loud, it was way too high, and it was toxic as fuck, right? So I had a control problem, and the shit gonna go my way or it's not gonna go. I'm gonna cut it the fuck off, right? And that was very unhealthy. Like, that was very unhealthy, right? And it's just hindsight, just hindsight. So it's crazy. It's really crazy, because now that I'm on earth, now that I'm in my body, like, bro, all I give a fuck about is union. All I give a fuck about is union. Like, all I give a fuck about is, you know what I'm saying, being with my counterpart and us creating these love babies and spreading love, and, you know what I'm saying, like that's all I don't want to achieve or nothing, right? I don't want to do anything in that manner. I just want to be in my body, be on earth, and enjoy it. I spent so much of my time trying to achieve shit. That shit, I'm at 37 now, and I really ain't even experienced a lot of shit. You feel me? So real of you to check you though. Oh, of course. I'm gonna be the first one. Like, I don't play that shit. Like, I don't. Self-awareness come with accountability. You can't say that you self-aware and you not accountable for your shit. And then everything comes back to you at the end of the day. If it's not you, then you ain't done. So that's just like what I live off of. Like, I know nothing outside of me has power. So if I'm still blaming you, him, her, them, they, I still got some work to do. You feel me? Because if I stop at you, that means you got power over me, and no the fuck you don't. Right? Can't nobody control you and how you feel and how you, you know what I'm saying, react and respond. So that's on you. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker say other than the motherfucker hitting you. Now, if a motherfucker hit you, please hit their ass back. But if a motherfucker just triggering you, or, you know what I'm saying, not moving how you want them to move or whatever, like, that's on you. That's not on them. Why the fuck you dealing with it? Why the fuck you allowing it? Why you allow them to make you feel like that it must be true what they said? Why you give a fuck? Why does this fuck with you so bad? Right? I don't, you know, yeah, I might cuss you the fuck out. But even while I'm cussing you the fuck out, in my head, I'm processing, like, because sometimes it be cussing because I like to talk shit. I don't even know y'all to really get emotional and, you know what I'm saying, really feel some type of way about people. I just talk shit. I get that from my mama. But if I got like a bond with you and you can make me feel some type of way, I'ma automatically get to checking myself like, okay, bitch, they hurt. Why? Why the fuck they hurt you like that? Why you feel like that? Where they come from? Right? How they able to make you feel like that about yourself? You must believe it. Why would you believe that about yourself? I go, man, I'm not finna get up until I get to the bottom of it. That's self-awareness. That's accountability. I don't know what the fuck y'all on. I don't blame nobody for shit. Cause you can't, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm in control. I'm sovereign. So I can't blame you for a fucking thing. I can't blame my baby daddy for nothing. My ex, my mama, my daddy, nothing. That's how you know you a grown ass motherfucking woman or a man. I ain't blaming nobody for shit. If I allowed it, I took my L, I learned from it, I move on. Right? If I gain something from it, that's a win. I learned something from it, I move on. That's how it is. So I'm not allowing people, you can't make me feel no type of way. I gotta give the executive order to agree with you. And why would I agree with that if I don't believe it's true already? And if I believe it's true already, I need to go within myself and see what gave me that belief. Is it even mine? Y'all, let me tell y'all how important giving people, getting to the bottom. This the real work, man. I ain't talking about this writing these journal ass shit, but you still be suppressing and harboring and acting off the shit underneath it all. The process of literally locating where the angst is, finding out where you got it from, because bitch, you wasn't, well, sometimes it just depends. Sometimes you was born with it, sometimes you can't. If you can't trace it back to this life, then bitch, it's a past life, okay? But anyway, once you find out where that angst is, you go in and give it the fuck back to who gave it to you. Okay? That is a ritual. I'm talking about, like, listen, this is not just no mumbo jumbo talking here. Everything is a transfer. And some things was given to you that you didn't consent for. So you have the right to give it back to its rightful owner. Case in point. Because I'm never tell y'all some shit without some scratch work. Huh? Right? This is the actual manual of how to take your power back. Because people just tell you that, but they don't tell you what the fuck they mean by that. What the fuck does that mean? How do you do that, ma'am, sir? Right? Ask me how you do that. How you get your power back. How you... Because you might not want to know. Some people like being powerless. Some people like being victims and shit. I don't know what it do for y'all, but I know it do for motherfuckers, bodarts and shit that eat their energy up. I don't know what being the victim do for y'all, but I know what the fuck it do for these entities that like that shit. I don't know. Right? How do you get your power back? Let me tell y'all by example. If you in my chest, you already know. If you're in the chat. But anyway, my sister died of breast cancer in 2008. And in 2008, I wasn't nowhere near knowledgeable or had as much wisdom as I do now. So seeing my sister go from a healthy, thick, fine, bow-legged, brown skin, hair down to her titties ass motherfucker to like a little raisin fucked me up. And we had to take care of her. Like, I moved back in with my mom to help take care of her. And that shit, I internalized that shit so deep in my cells that I knew that if I didn't, even though I didn't have the awareness that I have now, I just was so fucking scared of, she died when she was 25 years old. So internalizing that shit, she was 25. Hold on, let me see. And that shit just really, so I internalized that, I absorbed that, because I had, just seeing her like that fucked me up. And so I just swore to God that I was gonna either die at 25 or I was gonna get some type of breast cancer because she had it. And my mom used to always talk about how cancer running out on her side, and saying just all the fucking time, and then just seeing how it did her so bad. That shit scared the living shit out of me, and I imprinted that. And so from 2008 all the way up until this year, was it this year I got my mammogram? Last year? This year I got my mammogram. I had this subconscious fear of cancer. And y'all, when I tell y'all that if y'all don't believe anything I fucking say, understand that the power of what you feel is so fucking real. It will literally imprint on your body, and your body will start to fucking give signals of something that's not even fucking there. Y'all, I am not lying. I was imprinting that shit so hard that I started manufacturing breast pains and fucking underarm pain, where my auntie died of breast cancer. Her and my sister was diagnosed 3 days apart, and they died, what, 2 years later, 3 days apart. Hers started under her arms, under her lymph nodes, under her arm, and carried around to her breast. My sister's, she had a lump on the top of her chest, and she let me feel it, so I could always know what to feel for when I was shaking my breast. Ooh, bitches, I was good and traumatized, okay? So I was I'm talking about so scared that I'm talking about like, bro, I started to manufacture breast pains from where my auntie shit was on the side of her breast and under her arm. And I'm talking about when I used to feel that shit, it used to be clockwork. It used to happen like every month. I was making this shit happen. Man, I was so fucking scared till I was telling myself like, bro, you gotta chill out. Like, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna give yourself the shit if you don't chill out, but that still wasn't enough. And so I thought that I thought I was healed from it. I thought that, you know what I'm saying, when I went through my initiations and shit, and I started learning about the body and all that shit, I thought I had got over it, but I didn't know how deep it had got in my soul, y'all. I didn't know how deep it had got in my soul. So even though I was like, yeah, I ain't scared of cancer no more, this. Every time a bitch talk about breast cancer, I'm tensing up. Every time I see the word cancer, I'm tensing the fuck up. I'm talking about my body is letting me know that the shit's still here, bitch. It's still in here now. It's still in here. I couldn't see nobody talk about it. I couldn't see the words breast cancer, bro. I tense the fuck up. Like, my body will literally respond as if I had the shit. I swear to God. So fast forward to, I get, you know what I'm saying, October 2024, started this process. Something told me to go to the doctor. Like, mind y'all, my mama had been telling me to go get mammograms because we have such a, because there's so many people, so many women that had cysts and breast cancer on my mama's side. We were supposed to get our mammograms early because we had close proximity to it. I never did, because I'm like, I don't got that shit. Like, mama, stop putting that shit on me. Like, she used to always tell me, feel your breast. So my mom, like, I'm talking about, I used to do that so much because my mom used to always tell me, when you get out the tub, check your breast. Like, she used to manually tell you, you know what I'm saying, how to check your breast or whatever. And so that it's just like they was just putting that shit up in me, putting that shit up in me. So like, I had, you know, like, I was on my God shit. And I was like, man, I ain't scared of that shit. I ain't this. Mind you, I was disconnected from my body. So I wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, paying attention at that time. But this just hindsight. So fast forward to, man, when I started descending and I had to face all the fears that was stored in my motherfucking body, y'all. And I had something told me to go to the doctor to schedule my annual, because I really only go to the doctor like annuals and shit like that, STD checkups when I'm fucking or whatever. So someone's like, bro, you need to go to the doctor. 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 So I go to the fucking doctor, and man, I got put on the spot with all this bad health news. And then she was like, you ain't never had no mammogram? And I was like, nah. She was like, oh, well, you definitely need to have one. And I was finna refuse it. And then I got so motherfucking scared. I swear to God. I already knew what was happening as I had to face these fears, bro. So I'm in the doctor's office like, man, I'm scared as a bitch. Like, why the fuck am I so scared? And then I was like, if I refuse it, I'm just admitting to myself that I'm scared as fuck. And I can't go out like no motherfucking bitch. So I'm telling my higher self, like, listen, I know what's happening. I promise. Just let it be good. Let it be good. Like, I come to the ground. Like, I do whatever. Like, I'm gonna stop bullshit. Like, just let it be good. I promise. Like, so had the mammogram. So that night I got home, I got out my notebook, and I was just sitting there thinking, like, where the fuck did that come from, right? Like, why, where did this fear of cancer come from? And I just sat there and I just went back in my body, and it went from me taking care of my sister while she had cancer and me absorbing that shit. And then I'm like, you know what? This ain't even my shit. Like, Siobhan, I love you, but I'm not you. Like, I didn't die at 25. Like, I'm not gonna die from breast cancer. I know how I'm gonna die, and it's not from cancer. Like, that's not my shit. Get your shit back. And I gave it back to her. And I'm like, shit, I'm good. The test gonna come back good because that wasn't mine. I wasn't at this ease. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? My sister kind of hated my mom. Breast cancer comes from you feeling like you don't receive enough maternal nurturing or love. It has to do with self-love, maternal love, you know what I'm saying? And then all that blockages is stored as cysts or masses in the breast. My sister had an issue with my mom for a long time, and it just materialized as breast cancer. So I'm like, that's not me. Like, I don't have that feeling. Like, that's her shit. And I gave it back to her. Got my results. They good. No knots, no nothing in my titties. They straight. So that's how you give that shit back. That's how you take your motherfucking power back. Damn, that TV loud up in there. That's how. That's how you get it back. Not just, I take my power back. Like, what the fuck that mean? That shit is in your body. Huh? That shit is in your body. You got to get that shit out your body. And to get that shit out your body, you have to express it. You have to expel it out of your body. So you can't keep holding that shit in, like, and this is the thing, playing tough, acting like that shit don't bother you, acting like that shit don't feel, you know what I'm saying? Shit, that shit getting imprinted in your body, and it show up as cancers, chronic illnesses, diseases. That's what happens. I gotta turn that down. It's too fucking loud. Hold on, y'all. So, babe, I had to tiptoe because I don't need Saber thinking he finna come in here because he not. Cheers to healthy titties, baby. And so that's what I said, like, since I accepted divine love and in order, the what I'm realizing the most is the restoration of my health and the vitality and how I'm actually able to have soft risings for real, how I'm able to not go through life guarded, and the ease and the how good my body feels, right? That's the biggest thing that I've noticed so far. And I don't know, man. This just the wave. This is just the wave. So that just threw me today after realizing that the root word is trade. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as motherfucker feel like one is greater than the other, it's going to cause this friction. And we moving back into polarity, not duality. In the first place, this takes, and the first, you know what I'm saying, battleground is within yourself. So everybody be so worried about other people outside of you. Like, it ain't about them. It's about you. It's about your girl and your boy that you not got, you know, your girl and your boy into it. It's either your girl feel a way about your boy, or your boy feel a way about your girl, or both of them feel a way about each other. Your relationships is playing out the relationship with them. Make no motherfucking mistake about it. Right? If you are a masculine man and you don't honor the feminine within you, right? You're gonna attract females that also don't honor the feminine within you. They don't give a fuck about your feelings. They don't give a fuck about you. They're just trying to use your ass and maneuver on through. But that's how you do. That's how you treat yourself. You don't give a fuck about your feelings. You don't give a fuck about what makes you happy. You don't give a fuck about what you need. You don't give a fuck about, you know what I'm saying, your passions and what brings you fulfillment. You don't give a fuck about that. So you're going to meet a bitch that's going to show you that. You're going to meet a bitch that ain't going to give a fuck about it either. That ain't nobody, that's not an outside thing. That's an inside thing. You understand what I'm saying? This is your relationship to your girl. This is how you treat your inner bitch. Women. Lady. This how you treat your inner lady. So you meet ladies that show you what you're doing to you. Same token with women. Right? The fuck? You can't take care of yourself. You don't take care of yourself. You don't prioritize yourself. You don't structure yourself. You're going to meet a biological masculine that's not going to give a fuck about you either. They're not going to prioritize you either. They're not going to put no structure in your life either. You not doing that for you. So even though I was mad, distorted, I needed my ascension process. I needed to you know what I'm saying, master my masculine. I needed to do that. Just as important, like I need to, you know what I'm saying, master my feminine. I need to be able to be in a healthy balance of them both. They both need to love each other. They both need to get along. And at first it wasn't like that. When Charlie was here, when I was, you know what I'm saying, in division, fighting myself in battle, Charlie neglected the fuck out of Gyla, right? My masculine energy wasn't available to my feminine energy. My masculine energy saw my feminine energy as a possession, saw it as something to possess and something to just have for pleasure and to just, that's it, right? So I attracted men that saw me as a possession. I attracted men that wasn't emotionally available. They just saw me as something to possess because that's how my masculine saw my feminine. And because of it, my feminine saw my masculine as a controller. Something that wouldn't let her be free. Something that wouldn't let her be her own entity. She always had to do this. She always had to act like that. She couldn't do this. She couldn't do that. Right? And so I made sure to stay away from any type of man that felt like they was going to tell me any fucking thing. And I will always say, shots out to my fucking twin flame. I'm telling y'all, I thought shit was normal, right? I thought shit was normal until I got with my twin flame and he shook my foundation. And I just started to realize all this shit about, like, I was just like him. He was the physical representation of my distortion. Facts. This nigga was the physical representation of my distortion, and I hated it. I hated it. Like, he represented every distortion I had. And when I used to try to condemn him and I sat and thought about it, I'm like, bro, I act the same way. His shit was just playing out physically. But this is where it was actually worse because I was energetically playing this shit out. He was physically playing the shit out. Right? So how I felt about men energetically is how he treated women physically. Do y'all get what the fuck I'm saying? How I felt about men energetically is how he was physically handling women. And so it stopped being about him. And I started to use him as a mirror into myself. And so everything that he triggered me about, instead of bringing it to him, I took it to myself. Right? The things that I didn't like in him, the things that he was bringing out of me, I didn't like force them on him or make him change nothing. I sat with it. I located it in myself. And every fucking time I could not condemn him. I could not blame him for shit without blaming myself. He was just visible. Mine wasn't. So I didn't get a bad rap because my shit was energetically done. His is physically done. Right? But I treat men the same way. I feel the same way about men that he treat women. But yeah, I'm looking at him like he a toxic ass nigga. Bitch, I was a toxic ass nigga. Life-changing experience. Life-changing experience. Will never be the same. Could never be the same. So it wasn't about him. It wasn't about a relationship with him. It was about this nigga was the shadow version of me. And I got to see how my masculine was a piece of shit for real. Because I felt like he was a piece of shit. But he was the physical representation of my masculine energy. So now both of y'all some pieces of shit. You feel me? Like, what the fuck? Charlie, why you like this? Charlie, why are you like this for real? What's wrong with you? So I had to get to the bottom of my distortion. I just couldn't force change on him. I just couldn't I couldn't even focus on him at this point. Charlie, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why you see women like that? What happened to you? This is the work I had to do on myself. My girl and my boy. My girl had to ask Charlie. Charlie, what's wrong with you? Why do you see women like this? Why do you see me as a weakness? Why do you see me as a possession? Why do you see me as something that, what the fuck wrong with you? Right? And then the craziest thing happened. Charlie started to open up. Charlie started to actually tell me what the fuck was wrong, why it was like that. And I stopped being mad at Charlie and I stopped judging Charlie because damn, Charlie, you was just fucked up too. So I started to see my own masculine energy as not an opponent, as not, something that's, opposite, right? I didn't leave Charlie. Charlie was a distortion because I'm not a plug, I'm a socket. So as a socket, I created Charlie as like a shield because I felt like Earth was insufficient for me to be here safely. And so Charlie was a distortion that wasn't my masculine energy in its wholeness. It was a distortion, and so I didn't know that. I actually thought that Charlie was like, mind you, I created Charlie so early, like he's just been there all my life. Like my sister knew, everybody know about Charlie. Everybody know when I say I'm Charlie, I'm on that type of time, right? So my folks thought I was like bipolar, schizophrenic or something. But this literally just this, y'all ass ain't safe around this bitch. I had to create my own masculine energy because I feel like the masculine energy on Earth was going to be booty. So I created my own. So Charlie was a distortion. It was an emanation of mine, right? And because I created him out of deficiency, he was deficient. Controlling, overprotective, commanding, strict, reserved, dry. Like that's what my masculine was. And I thought that was normal. I actually thought that that's how we were supposed to be until I met. And this is the thing, like men, it's like men used to bow down to Charlie. Like I ain't never had a man that didn't bow the fuck down and do what the fuck I said and act how I need you to act or get the fuck out of here. I've never had a man not do that until my twin flame. So my twin flame came in and he was like battling Charlie. And like he wasn't scared of Charlie like everybody else was scared of Charlie. And that's how that whole shit started kicking off. So this not too long ago, I just realized that Charlie ass wasn't even, my actual masculine energy was in distortion because I'm not a plug, I'm a socket. And so once I realized that, I had to integrate Charlie because it was just a fractal, right? Something that I created. So I had to retrieve that in order to get my masculine back to its wholeness. If that made sense without sounding sci-fi and retarded, right? Jay gonna make a movie about it. Listen, Jade is gonna make a movie about this shit because this is the real twin flame shit and it's fucking bananas. It's fucking bananas. Like if I could just tell y'all the whole story and how it led me to here and how alright, whatever. That shit is sick. But it taught me a whole lot of shit. And it made me see how distorted I was and made me want to fix it. And it also knocked me back to my original soul contract of I'm just here to be the original, to anchor divine union on earth and flesh. That's all I was here to be. So I was actually here to do the very thing I was fighting against. I was actually here to be a wife. I actually came here to be a wife. That's crazy as fuck. I'm actually here to be a wife. I'm actually here to be with my husband and to embody these codes in the physical for the first time in a very long time. And it's crazy how in my distortion, did I come here to be a nigga subordinate? Did I come here to be a husband? To be snapping on my mama. Who told you I was supposed? My mama. Because mind you, we choose our parents according to our, you know what I'm saying, our experiences here. So my mom was she was doing the right thing of trying to get me ready to be a wife. It just was coming out distorted because she was distorted. And you know me, I got the original code. So anything that don't come out original, you know what I'm saying, I fight it, whether I understand why I'm fighting it or not. So she was trying to tell me to be something. And then when I looked at her for the example, she didn't like it. So don't try to tell me to be a wife and this, but everything you telling me is sounding like you against the masculine. And then if you against the masculine, how the fuck we supposed to be happy and harmonious? So nah, I don't want that, baby. That was, you know what I'm saying? It was a discrepancy. Like I'm like a fucking spiritual human scanner detector. Any acts of imbalance and distortion, I can't follow that shit. I can't follow it. So she used to be telling me to, you know what I'm saying, as a wife, you got to do this. And as a wife, you got to do that. And be this for your husband. And then on the same token, you know, make sure you have your own shit. Don't ever depend on no man. And don't. And I'm like, what the fuck? And which one am I supposed to do? Okay? What's going on here? Bitch, you know what? I ain't going to do neither one of them. I'm going to take care of myself. So I won't have to be like you because it seemed like you hated it. It seemed like you didn't want to be here, Glorian. You was always threatening to leave us. All right. You always threatened to go get you an apartment, a 1-bedroom apartment, knowing you had 4 children. So you're not giving me you're not selling this to me. You feel me? You're actually helping my distortion of that shit weak as fuck. Girl, I ain't finna do that shit. You actually helping me build a case against the feminine energy. Whereas, no, thank you. If I can choose, I'm gonna go over here. Fuck it. It felt like you was giving like you was in prison. You know, you was giving like you wanted to be free. Then you was a nurse. You hated that job. My mama hated being a nurse. She hated the job. She would take off for months, then or years at a time of not working because she hated the job. But she was always telling me to go to nursing school and get a degree. Mama, are you sabotaging me right now? Right? It's like she was teaching me, trying to teach me the original way, but also instilling in me a firewall, a backup plan in case it didn't. So she was making me double-minded. And fuck it, I'm going to decide. Nah, I don't need no husband, baby. Fuck it. I take care of myself. I do everything myself. Give me the dick. That's the only thing I can't give myself is penis. I can give myself anything, but I can't give myself penis. Right? But I was so very wrong. No matter how much women get in our delusions and we think that making money and providing our own gives us peace, we are never truly at peace, and y'all know it. And we never relax, and y'all know it. We never let our guard down, and y'all know it. And if you could show some love and keep it real in the field, you know, being our own crown, we never, ever, ever have the peace, you know what I'm saying, that we truly crave and that we truly desire. And at the end of every day, we want a counterpart to balance us when we are fucking tired. We fucking want that. Now, you might have to travel through your distortions and your trauma and your hurt to get to that point. I don't give a fuck. Take the journey and watch you arrive. Watch you arrive, right? I used to, you know what I'm saying, build my empire all while in my deepest hearts of hearts, I just wanted to be taken care of. Like, I just didn't want to be managing this shit no more. Like, I just did not want to wear the crown. I did not want to be the giver. I did not want that position. I didn't. I wanted to be free and relax and just just love and uplift and connect with my man and just be his fucking, I don't know, his source, right? I wanted to be that, but I never saw that example. So it's like, how am I supposed to be what I never saw? Right? The way I wanted to be for my husband and for my man, I have never seen a woman be that in actual life. The way I want to love my husband and raise my kids and have the atmosphere of our reality, I have never seen that in TV and other people. I've never seen a woman fully free in her femininity, but also structured in her masculinity, where she's a pillar for her man, but she's also a pillow for her man. Did you bitches catch that? Huh? Did you catch that? Structured and balanced to be a pillar, right? Because she understands heavy is the hand that heavy is the head that wear the crown. So she understands, like I get it. Sometimes I'm gonna have to be that strength for him, and I want to be that. But in other times, if he don't need me to be that strength, lay your head on my pillow. Lay it down, lay it down, oh, lay it down. I want to be the softest thing to him. I want him to melt when he hugs me. I want him to just be thinking about, like, damn, I got to get home and hug her. Oh, I got to get home and be with her. Oh, my God, it's the softest thing. I never saw that. And if I got to be the first to see it, bitch, I don't mind being the change I want to see. I don't mind. Lay it down. Lay it down. Tantric sex is simply the feminine body being seduced and loved by the true Christ principle, which is the masculine energy within us. That's what tantric sex is. Lay it down, oh, lay it down, lay your head. That's you know, I right? Because why men be feeling unsupported is because, women just be pillars and they forget about the pillow side. And to be whole, you got to be the pillow and the pillar. And I am so ready and honored to be that for my man. I am so ready to stand in that space, and not only that, to be there for my kids, to like actually raise healthy, harmonious, high vibrational, balanced kids. That's all I want to do. And so I've been stripped down and I've been broken down so I can be able to do that. Because there's no way I could have been there for my family if I was being there for everybody else. And so that's why I had to walk away from that identity. And I get it. So I'm a bride. I'm here to be a bride. And as a bride, I'm here to have a easy life. And even though I haven't aligned in the physical with my counterpart, I am in communion with the true Christ, and I have accepted him as my beloved. I have retaken my place at the throne. I understand my position as Sophia incarnate, the physical representation of wisdom personified, and I accept the order. And I am looking forward to being kept by life itself for the rest of my life. And until my divine counterpart, the man, the biological man that has been ordained to carry that Christ principle in the flesh with me, I will continue to allow myself to be provided for through life as the Christ current takes shape in life to support me, right? That's where I'm at. I'm not planning shit. None of that. I'm not ambitious anymore. And if you are still coded for the false matrix, the single mother matrix, you would take me being ambitious as saying, oh, so you just gonna revolve around a nigga? Oh, you just this. No, I'm gonna revolve around divine order, right? What's your thoughts on so many people running back to church? It's weird. I guess you gotta look at it like this. In a way, because what happens in one space, there's a polar opposite for it. So on a high end, you can say I'm returning back to the church, but not the church in a physical way, but just divine order. So the single mother matrix does everything in distortion. So they're just running back to, religion, while I'm in remembrance of divine order. You get what I'm saying? So I saw that part. I saw them going back to church years ago. What I didn't see myself is, realigning or remembering my place in divine order. I didn't see that coming. I about did. I probably just fought it, right? I probably fought it because I used to be a fighter. So thank you, Trini. Thank you. Thank you. So like a lot of my content going further, I am here for the bridesmaids that's ready to prepare themselves to be kept brides, to be able to open themselves to receive the true Christ, in their vessels and in their realities, because that's how you get the easy life. I'm not a laborer. I'm not. I'm not that. I've never been that. Right? I've been, y'all know that's old. Y'all already know. Y'all, what I say about people with bipolar disorders, that's old. Damn, I've been talking for 112 minutes. It just don't be seeming like it. Child. Who can remember what I said? Oh, shit. My bad, y'all. Who can remember what I said bipolar disorder was? Can anybody remember what I said bipolar disorder is? Take their power back. Do y'all remember what I said being bipolar is? Being bipolar is just you contain both. You contain both sides within yourself. A lot of people. There you go, baby. There you go, Mirage. Of course, you're sharp. You're sharp. Bipolar people, they are aware of both of their sides. Okay. And when you don't know this, you're going to go get medication. They're going to shut down one of your sides. That's all. Long story short, without getting too complicated. It's just, you understand that you have both polarities. Okay? You have masculine and you have feminine. Now, that's not the same as MPD or multiple personality disorders or schizophrenia or anything like that, even though it's levels to that shit as well. And it ain't just cut and dry. Right? So when people are bipolar, you are aware of both your sides. Like, I technically would have been bipolar because it was Gyla and Charlie. And when I was a child, I used to switch between Gyla and Charlie. Gyla she's the sweetie. Like, she's this sweetie. But when I'm on the other side, when my masculine kick in, I'm a demon, okay? I'm finna tell. I was a test, like I caused so much chaos when I was in my Charlie book because Charlie only came out like protection, and it just went too far. So technically, I could have been classified as bipolar, right? And if my mom and them had a thought that I was, you know what I'm saying, it just wasn't meant for me to go to the crazy house this lifetime because I'd have been to the crazy house before in other lifetimes. It just wasn't meant for that this lifetime because they definitely could have got me sent off. But they just took it with a grain of salt, right? So all my life I've been aware of the two. So if I would have got on medication, they would have shut Charlie down. They would have shut my masculine energy down. And I just would have been out this bitch, goddamn. I just would have been like a fairy because without my masculine, I'm really light and naive. And so it was imperative that I got my masculine together because my feminine she's very fragile and delicate and a jewel. And I see why everything was always so protective of her because she'll flip her off now. She'll it's like a real pure energy my feminine got. It's like a child or something. And like men always want that. And so I guess like Charlie was a shield because you can't get to it because Charlie ain't gonna let you. Right? So what made it bad, like I said, Charlie was just too fucking much that it started to take power from Gyla, right? If that makes sense without being crazy. Yeah, and if they take medication, all they gotta do is stop taking the medication and understand what's going on, right? All they gotta do is stay off let the medication wean off long enough, and it'll start coming back up, and you just start from there. But I hate that medication that they put people on because it shuts down a part of you that you need. Now, there are instances where, like, let's say, for instance, motherfucker get possessed by a bodart or something, or you was molested or something, and you split those alters off, or, like created those different personalities. Now, that right there is gonna need some type of work, okay? Because those are not natural pieces of like you it was split off due to trauma. So these are like trauma fractures. They have to be brought back in. You know what I'm saying? That's not the same as what I'm talking about, if that makes feelings. That's not the same. Like you get possessed, you gotta get that motherfucker out the way. Right? And most times people that are if a bipolar person get possessed, this could either mean that one of the your opposite, like your soul energy was so fucking low that you was registering as an empty car, and these entities are always lingering to hop in somebody's car because they want to experience life in a body, and most of them so damn low they timed out of the reincarnation cycle, so they gotta hop in your car. And because you so tuned in to some other shit, your soul energy so low, it's registering as an open car. So they get in that motherfucker. And then once they get up in there, your soul realize, hey, wait a minute, nigga, get out my car. And then there goes the battle. And so you go back and forth between acting like this entity that's in your ass and acting like, the soul in the body. Does that make feelings? So that's how you can always tell a motherfucker they've been snatched. They be them sometimes, and then, man, this shit deep. Just the real shit motherfuckers don't be want to talk about, but just because motherfuckers don't want to talk about it, that don't mean that shit ain't real. So, but my sister say all the time that my mom should have got me looked at because there was something wrong with me. Because who the fuck is Charlie? And I'm like, you just be glad I loved you and you never had to find out. Right? Just be glad that you never had to find out. Right? So integrating Charlie was I was very sad to let him go. he had, you know, for better or for worse, that's all I had my whole life that could really understand me. And I really feel like no human actually could understand, has ever understood me. So having to dissolve him in that way and not have him as an external thing, that hurt my fucking feelings, right? They hurt my fucking feelings. And you know, I know it's not ever no real going away because it's just inside of me, but having him externalized all the time, you know, it's just like having an imaginary friend and your imaginary friend disappear. It's like, damn, my nigga. But I couldn't get in my seat as long as Charlie remained out. Right? I couldn't get here. So that now that Charlie has integrated and my, you know, saying my masculine is back healthy, right? I can now focus, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by healthy is it's not overprotective, it's not overbearing, it's not stopping me from experiencing, it's not making me fight and be at war and shit. It's just, you know what I'm saying, exhibiting the true masculine energy structure. I know I'm structured. I know I can contain myself. I know I can take care of myself. Like, I know these things about myself. I don't have to lead with them. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, make that more apparent than me just being a woman and me just being in my feminine energy and me just being and exuding that fullness and that love. Like, I don't have to wear that as a badge. I'm not the head of my household anymore. Right? That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Hey, that's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. That song used to make me sad. Just the way it is, the way it is, the way it is. Things will never be the same. Truly. So that was my spiel for today. On today's episode of What the Fuck is Going On in My Life. All right. So if you have been subscribing to the whole traditional, and listen, this don't even have to do with just relationship dynamics. If you relate to the traditional way of making money, you might want to re-examine that. Because once again, traditional is transactional. And when you do a traditional job, what are you trading? The key word in traditional is trade, right? When you absorb and agree to the terms and agreements of these traditional family dynamics and these traditional jobs, what are you trading? Because it's your soul. It's your soul. I'm gonna tell you, you know, still do your scratch work now, but I'm telling you right now, you're trading your soul. You're trading your soul, your essence for this shit. And in divine order, you don't have, it's not transactional. Okay? It's unconditional in divine order. Right? This when we talking about a lot. And this is the thing, y'all. Alignment ain't cute. Alignment ain't pretty. Don't let nobody lie to you. Alignment, what they call alignment, is the new age term for divine order. Okay? Divine order predates all this new age shit that they got popping off. Okay? Divine order is just alignment. This means that you are honoring your mother and your father, and you understand that you are both masculine and feminine, and you honor and you revere them both within yourself, outside of yourself. Okay? That is divine order. The moment you commit to surrendering, right? Surrendering and accepting divine love and order, your life will be reconfigured to get in order. Now, my shit was a little, you know, my shit started reconfiguring first. I kind of was forced to surrender, but we don't want that to be y'all, because y'all got a choice, okay? I didn't have none. I'm never going to stop saying it, okay? If you choose to accept divine order, you are saying that you accept the natural order of things. You accept that the masculine is the crown, it is the mental, and you are accepting that the feminine is the root, it is the body of Christ. You accept that the masculine is the true Christ principle and the feminine is the body of Christ. You would accept that it's no one without the other. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat. Damn, I ain't even 11:30 yet. I gotta wait till 12 o'clock. When you are accepting divine order, this is what you're accepting, right? When you are accepting divine order, you are accepting this to play out within yourself, okay? And without yourself. No, the laws of the universe are contractual and they are a part of the single mother matrix, and it's a part of the traditional system of transactional give and take of energy. And I do not subscribe to the laws of the universe because there's not even a universe over there. It's the single mother matrix. Hello. In a true universe, the only law is love and order. Okay? That's something for your ass. I bust that wide open before I got off Facebook, but of course my Facebook gone. The laws of the universe are contractual. I got a little time now. If y'all don't want me to go, say don't go. Please don't go. Please. It's Friday. I ain't got shit to do. I don't have nothing to worry about. If I did have something to worry about, I choose not to. All right? I ain't going outside till later on. If you don't want me to go, please don't go. Right? We can go down this rabbit hole, of the laws of the universe. And when I realized that this was a part of the false powers that be, they get you physically and they get you spiritually, energetically. And I went through the laws of the universe and I saw how mad dual they were. And when we talk about duality, we walk into transactional territory and understand that this is a fight. Understand that this is a trade and a barter system. You can't get one with it just made me, who set these laws? Who set these laws of the universe when y'all not even in union? You can only have a universe if you are in union. The universe is a byproduct of the masculine and the feminine creating a torus field. Right? Right? So who giving y'all false laws and why are we following them? And why are they all so transactional? And where does the energy go? And if us just being here is the gift of if you don't have to do shit. And this is why Lemuria was thriving, because it was understood that you don't have to give shit. You just you hear. The fact that you hear is the gift. Right? So who the fuck told us that we had to give something to get something? Who told us that? Who told us that? Right? Who the fuck told us that? Who told us about cause and effect? Right? Who told us that? Right? Okay. So I've chosen to step outside of the laws of the universe, and it got me out, and it just, all it did was made me compatible to the single mother matrix. How the fuck did that happen? All I did was denounce the laws of the universe and question them, and it made me uncomparable. I cannot pair with the matrix anymore. Right? I get booted out every time I try. So if I was following the laws of the universe and I was, able to pair into the single mother matrix, but everything came at a price, everything came at a sacrifice, everything was 155 times harder, what the fuck is that telling you? What is that telling you? Who told us that? Y'all don't question enough for my liking. Because at first I was all the laws of the universe, but I hadn't made it to, you know what I'm saying, the point to where I could stand outside and question. What universe when the single mother matrix is not in union? The single mother matrix is devoid of the true Christ principle. So what fucking union where is it at? The law of the universe is just vibrational 10 commandments. Right? It locks you into the single mother matrix. Right? So I got out. And while I got out, I'm seeing that it's I'm just saying. I'm not efforting. I'm not giving shit. I'm not of service to nothing. You hear me? And I'm still gonna be provided for and taken care of. That is the quest that I'm on. I'm not even allowed to do shit. If it feel like effort, I can't do it. If it's gonna be effort, I can't partake in it. If it puts me back in my masculine, I cannot engage with it. I have no choice. I gotta see this through. And if I gotta see this through and I ain't got no choice, this means that not only is it possible, it's possible. I ain't gotta wanna do to receive nothing. Right? Why do I have to go clock in to receive what I should be receiving anyway? People talk about it, but you still keep doing the same shit. Why I gotta give my life force for some fake shit? Why ain't life taking care of me because I won't allow it to? All right? Ain't no such thing as laws. When we talk about laws, we get into the false powers that be. When we talk about order, divine order that predates any of this malarkey, right? When we talk about order and you talk about law, we in two different jurisdictions now. I'm a spiritual litigator, you know I know. So as long as you follow the law, adhere to the law, you are placing yourself in the jurisdiction or under the jurisdiction of. This is even with the fucking police in your fucking city. And all right. Don't think I'm just talking, y'all. I done tried this shit out. Police was picking with my ex at the time. I know law. I know spiritual law. I know physical law. I pulled my motherfucking phone out, asked for their coordinates, asked what's the reason for this, what is the purpose. They didn't have none. We do not consent to no searches. We are not answering any questions. I'm asking the questions here. You are being recorded for my insurance purposes. You cannot lie. Because I understand who they work for and they don't even understand who they work for. So, when the other guy pulled off, the other cop gonna whisper like, don't record me. Don't record me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put the phone down. Did not, never thought. I just, slid the phone down. He was like, hey, I just want to tell you that you know what you're talking about. He was picking with that young man. He didn't do anything wrong. And you should go down there and you should, you should go down there and this. I'm like, thank you. Thank you for telling me. Had his ass on motherfucking camera. Went and got my motherfucking nigga. Stop playing with him. Threw that shit out. Dismissed that shit. You ain't fucking with no dumb. I just look like this. Listen. So I was, and this is the thing, even in my distortion, I was still the pillow and the pillar for my ex. I didn't, listen, when I say pillar, get through me if you bad. You want to fuck with him? Think you could get through me. I don't give a fuck what angle you think you finna try to get at him. I bet you it don't work. I bet you went and got my nigga. No bail or nothing. Because he wasn't fucking with no dummy. Right? Stop playing. You gotta know yourself. No, man, it's just whatever. I'm gonna give me something to eat. So, I don't know. Be mindful of what y'all subscribing to. Be, you know what I'm saying, be mindful of, you know what I'm saying, question your life, man. What values are you following, right? What values are you following? Are you traditional? Are you subscribing to traditional? Because that's duality. All right. Traditional is duality. Divine order is polarity. Nobody is greater than the other. I am only equal to my husband in importance. I know his functions and I know his qualities, and I know that I don't compare there, so I don't even try. I don't even want to try it. I don't even want to try to be, you know what I'm saying, to act as a man, baby. Right? I know my position as a woman. I want to express my position as a woman. I want to be able to enjoy my position as a woman. Right? That's where I'm at with it. I want to support the crown. I don't want to wear it. Right? I want to polish the crown. Huh? I want to keep the crown shiny. I want to make sure the crown don't slip. You feel me? I want to make sure that motherfucker shining. I want to make sure that motherfucker stay on top. I want to make sure that motherfucker be fucking dazzling like a motherfucking 1,000 jewels. I want to make sure that his neck is supported. Right? I want to make sure that his back is strong enough to carry that heavy ass crown. Okay? I want to make sure that ain't nobody trying to sneak him from behind, trying to come knock his crown down. Cause bitch, I wish you would. I wish you would touch it. See how I get up off this pillar and become his pillar. You feel me? I want to be that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with us worshiping each other. I'm okay with, you know what I'm saying, treating him like he the king because he got the crown. I'm okay with him treating me like, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucking queen because I'm the ground. I'm the temple. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I want that. I don't want to compete with you. I don't want to compete with you at all. I don't want to compete with you at all. You hear me? Do your thug thizzle. You hear me? Let me put this softness in your life. Right? Let me make you feel good. Let me make you feel special. Let me fill you with joy. Let me fill our homes with joy. Let's make these love babies. Ain't no karmic kids around here. That's my job. I don't mind. I don't fucking mind. And my target audience now is for the bridesmaids and the groomsmen that want to honor thy mother and their father, and they want to accept divine order. That's it's unity or nothing in the original universe. It's union or nothing. It's union or you're not here. Right? It's union or you're not here. You got to get your girl and your boy together. What is y'all doing in Ohio? What the fuck is y'all doing in Ohio? That's so crazy to me that people live in Ohio. Like, y'all can actually say y'all from Ohio. It's so crazy. What is y'all doing in there? Like, what y'all doing? How the fuck y'all get in Ohio? That's so crazy and random. But I think it's crazy and random that I'm in Mississippi, but I love it here. I love it here. Lord, what is you doing in Cincinnati? Like, what the fuck? That's so cute. And then y'all got y'all a little squad in here from Ohio. What's the odds? Look at y'all. Look at y'all. It's a lot of y'all. Wow. So let me find out y'all be kicking it in Ohio. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me find out y'all be kicking it in Ohio. What the fuck? It be so just I don't know. It's so crazy. It's so far from Mississippi. Like, what y'all doing there? Maine. Via. What the fuck is you doing in Maine? Why I always be acting like black people got to be in the South? What is that racist or not? Why do I feel like all y'all should be in the South? Is that racist? Huh? Is that prejudice? It ain't racist. Why the fuck do I feel like black folks should be in the South with us? What y'all doing up there? What in the fuck is y'all doing? It might be a little prejudice. That's crazy. Hey, invite me out. Invite me out. I asked the other day why y'all don't want me to come to y'all house. And motherfucker love me so much. Just be lying. Motherfucker invited me to their crib. Yeah, it just me. I ain't coming with no kids. It just me. I ain't coming with no kids. Damn, I'm coming with Patron. I'm coming with a couple coins. Get us something to eat. Like, damn. I come to my own towels and stuff. Motherfucker invited me out. Shit. I ain't never been to Ohio. I ain't never been up there. I'm trying to see what that's like. Shit. And y'all clicked up in Ohio and told us. That's crazy. Y'all just wait till I start liking traveling more. Because, you know, it making me tired. More Africans than us skin folks. Dang. See, you come on down to Mississippi. Let me stop playing. Mississippi it's a different world. But when you're born here, you know. You know. Mississippi it's something. I just can't see myself living nowhere else though. I'm gonna do some traveling. I'm gonna get my travel again because I know my husband, he's gonna like to travel, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be traveling with my husband. And you know, but we gonna live in Mississippi, or at least I'm gonna have my house in because see, this is what I'm hoping. This is what I'm crafting for my life. This is my house, okay? This is my house, all right? This is me and my daughter's house. And I just feel like this is always gonna be me and my daughter's house. So I would like for my husband to move us in another house. Like we could either move in his house or we come together and buy us a house. So we could, you know what I'm saying? Because this is, you know, when Jade do it, like my kids always have this house. Like I got this before my union, so it's mine. Okay. And I don't want to bring nobody else into, you know what I'm saying? It's mine. It's mine. I went through the ritual of it. It's mine. So I would want my husband to have like put us in another house and we just, you know what I'm saying, take care of everything together. All right. I do need to come to Trinidad. I bet you the niggas fine. I bet you the niggas fine over there. You know, I like a little brown skin for the win. You know? Y'all know I'm single. Where y'all cousins at? Where y'all folks at? Why folks don't be want to put me on their people? Y'all think I'm gonna do something to y'all folks or something? Y'all hate? Listen, I know bitches got brothers and sisters. I mean, not sisters because I'm not gay. I know y'all got brothers and cousins and uncles and stuff. Why y'all ain't never set them out knowing I'm single? Let's talk about it. Y'all want to talk about everything else? Ain't damn motherfucker hit me up like, gee, I got this banging ass cousin that I feel like you would like. Y'all see what type of time I'm on. That's crazy. That's crazy. Black men, we love y'all. Black men, it's nothing to black men. Even in my distortion, I love them. I just couldn't see them clearly, but I could never hate them. I could never hate them. No, because we know you're not about to play no games. So damn, so all of them play? They only fuck with snow bunnies. Oh, keep them away from me, child. Because they dishonor the mother so hard, baby. Oh, we keep them away from me. They dead. They be having the hard knockest of the lives. That's why every time those athletes, you know what? Let me stop. Nah, let's talk about it because I'm on the flow. I don't believe in interracial connections only because I believe like should be with like. And I was with the white people and the prejudiced people when they felt like they didn't want they, you know what I'm saying, daughters to talk to black men. I can't say I blame them for that because y'all like, you know what I'm saying, y'all liking everything to nature. Well, in nature, you do not see zebra fucking with tigers. You feel me? You do not see monkeys fucking with swans. You don't see them fucking and having small monkeys. You do not see swan monkeys running around this motherfucker, now do you? You do not see monkeys with fucking swan necks and wings around this bitch, now do you? And I don't know. I feel that. So for me, personally, I don't give a fuck what other people do. I don't give a fuck what other people do. I can't see myself dating outside my race. And I wouldn't feel no type of way. Like, let's say if I was friends with a white girl or whatever, and she, you know what I'm saying, felt like her kind shouldn't date outside, I wouldn't feel no way about her, you know, something with that. I wouldn't, cause shit, me too, girl. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't take that personally because shit, I don't believe in that either. You know, be with your kind. Like, skin, the race and shit matter in the game. Outside the game, it don't. And if I was this, if you know what I'm saying, demographic for a reason, this ethnicity for a reason, I want to explore within that. I don't want to go outside of it. Because what's wrong with us that I got to go outside of us for something? But that's just my personal, you know, say experience. And then only a black man can handle me, baby. Only let me tell you, not just no any type of black man, a fucking a fucking warrior, king, god, emperor of a black man can handle me. I'm not meant for the other races. They too passive. I need that potent shit. Cause I'm some potent shit. I need what I am. I am what I need. I need that. Right? I just think that black men are the most powerful men in the world. I feel like they are the physical representations of the true high. And that's just how I feel about it. I'm not saying other men ain't great or whatever. I'm not saying that, but this is what I feel. I feel like black men are it. They them ones. And I'ma have me one. I'ma have me one. I feel like they them ones. Ain't nothing like them. Ain't nothing like them. And I'ma have me one, a great one. Right? That's it for me. You know, nothing again, you know what I'm saying? Everybody do their thing, you feel me? You whatever love is love, they say or whatever, but just in the game, that type of shit do matter. You feel me? Oh, for shit show, that was never the solution to me. Going outside my race was never the solution. We finna get it together. Get it together. I'm not finna go out there and get it. They can't even handle all this love. And this loving is for a black man. The type of loving I got, the type of support I come with, this is for the black man. All right? The type of comfort I give, right? That shit is for a black man. I'm destined to love a black man like that. Hell no. That's my destiny. My destiny is brown skin. Listen, you know, my destiny is brown skin. I cannot wait to show y'all how I'm finna love this nigga. My destiny is brown skin. No man, he wouldn't even know what to do with this type of love I got. My daddy said it felt like they was cold. My dad, a couple of guys I know, but my daddy them, they said that. But I just can't even see. Like I'm obsessed with men. Like I'm obsessed with black men. Like they just, I don't know, something about them. They powerful even when they don't know that they powerful. Like I can see it. And some of the men, like the ones that's actually chosen, Ain't nothing like them. Even in their ignorance and even in their distortion, it's nothing like them. You feel me? It's nothing like them. Like my twin flame, even in his distortion, even in his ignorance, like when I say he that nigga, it's a shame that he don't even know he that nigga. Like I see him that nigga to be, but like it just ain't nothing like him. Ain't nothing like them niggas. They just godly. It just take them so long to catch up to their godness. You feel me? That'd be the only issue. And you know, time waits for no man. Nah. I'm just saying. So yeah. I don't know, but I done seen it be some white guys. They be fine as hell. Now, don't get me wrong. I love some good beauty. I like to look at them, especially if they, you know what I'm saying, good looking and resemble brown skin men. But as far as like actually dating them and like, putting my sex on them and shit. This fountain is for colors only. And just I guess that would make me prejudiced. I guess that would make me prejudiced. Like, because I can't be racist, because I can't systematically oppress no motherfuckers. But I prefer I'm not prejudiced, I have a preference. Okay? Because I don't hate the other side. There's no beef to the other side. I just prefer that. So no, it's a preference. I'm going to have me a black man. I'm going to have his black babies. And we're going to live a happy black life in our black body cars. Yep. I'm going to say, yeah, I might get flagged, but mixed women too. That's why I said I've never dated no mixed person, no mixed person, no other race person. Like, I've only dated and had sex with black guys. I've never fucked around outside my race ever. Like, not even mixed. If his ass was mixed, it was with goddamn brown skin and hood. Brown skin and toxic. Goddamn it. But that was about it. But y'all, if y'all not following my fucking threads, follow my threads, okay? Then my birthday gonna be in a little while, and y'all better give me something for my birthday, okay? I accept everything: food, stamps, gifts, collectibles, whatever. Stamps, okay? Trees. I drink Patron. My birthday is September the 3rd. Shouts out to the Virgos. It was the 3rd of September. That day that, listen, okay? My threads is got the Grand Supreme. That is my threads. My birthday is September the 3rd. That's, hey. I'm accepting stamps, What you got for me? Put what you gonna give me in my hand, okay? I accept Apple Pay, PayPal, bitch. J Cash App working, all right? I don't give a fuck if it's $1, $2. Show some love and keep it real. It's my birthday. I don't think I'm gonna do shit. It's on a Wednesday. My Cash App been gone. My Cash App been gone. My Cash App been gone. They was trying to make everybody get them business accounts and charge the fuck out of you. You feel me? Shouts out to the Virgos, okay? I'm finna be 38 Earth years old. I really feel like I'm 17. It's just crazy that I know I'm grown because I got a grown daughter. She's in college and I have to, be responsible. But other than that, I'm pretty much still 17. My Cash App been gone. Where y'all been at? I been ain't had Cash App. I been ain't had it. only got yes. Use jades. Use jades. But let me know now if you use jades, because there is jade and she will think that y'all sent that to her. And you know, that ain't for her ass. Huh? That ain't for her. That's for me. Make sure you let me know. Because she have been to said absolutely nothing. And y'all been to thought I got it. And nope, she done spent it on a tattoo. All right? She loves money. All right? All right? Happy birthday. What you doing for your birthday, girl? It's on a Friday, too. My birthday on a fucking Wednesday. Huh? My birthday's on a Wednesday, so I know I probably the weekend before then, that weekend before something going on in town, I'll probably step out with Lit Guy. Other than that, I don't really got no plans. Probably go out to eat or something. I don't know. Right? You know? Put for a guy. Exactly. Put for a Guyla. All right? Put for a Guyla. My IG is the same thing as my threads. It's the Grand Supreme. Guyla Supreme. That put for a Guyla now. Let Jay Country ass know. Cause she be like, oh, well, they didn't say it's my cash app. Girl, you know damn well you don't know that person. Huh? Okay, karaoke sing, God. Hey, I ain't did karaoke in a minute. I've been falling apart though, so I ain't really been doing shit. But now that I'm coming out of my falling apartness, and I realize that, Guyla, your life is like this now. It's a flow. So stop. Flow does not mean it's messy. It's just a flow. Flow is the opposite of structure. I've been telling myself to keep myself, you know, because, you know, I try to clean this shit up, girl. What is this? You know, I have a little mini moment and be like, what the fuck? Ain't nothing structured in my life. Oh my God, I gotta clean this shit up. No. We're flowing. And flowing doesn't look like your structured life. You're okay. You're not drowning. Okay. So now that I can breathe a little bit, I can go do my thing. I might can sing tonight. I might bring my portable karaoke out and sing on the curb and go, you know what I'm saying, get on my niggas' nerves. Cause let me tell them, I miss y'all. Come outside today. They gonna be like, bitch, we been outside. I know y'all. I know. I just been going through it. I'm going down. I'm going down. I don't wear the crown, baby. My whole world's upside. They gonna be like, bitch. You can count on them niggas, boy, to get me together here, because they will not. Like, let me fall apart. I'm a girl. Damn, can't even fall apart around niggas. They were looking at me like, bitch. Y'all, when I first started fucking with my twin flame and I wasn't used to being a girl, and I used to be so motherfucking giddy and girlish when my twin flame came around, them niggas used to hate that shit. You hear me? My niggas used to hate that shit when that nigga came around and I got all girly and I could not stop it. And when he left, they were looking at me like, bitch, you a loser. This how I know that men, toxic men, don't be encouraging they boys to be in love when they really be in love. Because when I was in love, my niggas was not encouraging that shit. They was looking at me like I caught the plague, all right? They was looking at me like I had fell off, and I ain't like that. I'm in love, you guys. Damn. They were like, bitch, shut up. Like, damn, I can't even be in love with these niggas. My favorite song to sing is, on karaoke, is Michael Jackson, Rock With You. And in my brother-in-law club, when I be like, all right, I'm finna start this shit out, put my song on, he already know. I wanna rock with you all night, dance the night away. motherfucker about to get on the floor singing from my drawers that I don't wear. Out on the floor. Oh my God. Girl, when you dance, there's a magic that must be love. And let's take it slow. That's my favorite part. Woo! We've got so far to go. I be drunk, I be high, I be dancing, I be twirling, and in those moments, I be having the best time of my life. You hear me? I be just drunk and twirling and singing. Girl, when you dance. That's my favorite song. My next favorite song is Mario. But you say I'm just a friend. Girl, I can't be your. I used to have a crush on his ugly ass. Fantasy, yeah, that's my second song. Say I'm just a friend. I be in that bitch singing from my gut. Oh, baby, you. Let me tell my brother to open his club up tonight. Got what I need, yeah. Now, if we talking about some shit I like to do just for fun, what I would consider doing is having Friday, well, not Friday, because I be going out on weekends, but I'll pick a night in a week and just go live doing karaoke. Like, that would make me so happy. Like, I would have my Patron shots, you know what I'm saying? Smoke, hit a couple of my tweets, and I would fucking go dumb. Like, if I do anything for content, that's what I would do. That's what I do. I would just go live karaoke and then watch bitches see this, because I be practicing in the shower and my shit be legit. You feel me? But and my last song before I get out of here is, okay, y'all ready? Are y'all ready? There are times when you need someone, and I will be by your side. Oh, darling. Woo. 'Cause there is a light that shines. That's my third song. Special for you and me. When I be on the curve, I be drunk and I just bust out singing that song, and then look, I start playing it. You know what I like? Look at, hype me up, bitch. Hype me up, right? There are times when you need someone. I cannot. This how I be singing to my husband. This how I be singing to my husband. He can get fucking ready, okay? We finna have so much fun. I'm finna be so childish, and I could, you know what I'm saying? Just it's karaoke every day, baby. He gonna come home from work, and I'm going to be right at whatever house we at, already there, with my booty, with my ass out and my titties out, and I'm gonna be ready for his ass, glistening with "There are times when you need someone." Because before I go, one of the sexiest things to me is tending to a man's needs. So, like, when a nigga come to my crib, I always greet them at the door. Like, I ain't never just, like, well, I ain't gonna say I ain't never, because this only started with my twin flame. Other niggas, I was just fucking them. I ain't give a fuck. But when my twin flame came to my house, I always answered the door, smelling good, sexy as hell, skin showing, ready to hug his ass. He's never walked into an area where I'm at when I'm not at the door waiting, smiling, sexy, smelling good. It never happened. I gonna have my mic in my hand. You hear me? You know, it's gonna be smelling good and clean. I love some candles and some plug-ins, baby. I don't play. I do not feel complete unless it's a candle lit at all times, okay? And I'm just ready to make his day every day, right? But I'm finna get out of here because I'll be in this bitch one day, y'all. We gonna pick a day and I'm gonna do my 7-hour live like the other motherfuckers be doing. But it makes you feel good, Shay. This what we do. We bringing love back. This is true love. Like, I hate when people be acting like they can't do all this fun shit with your partner. That's what I want a partner for. That's what I want a partner for. Like, I want to play with this nigga. It ain't always like motherfuckers got marriage like a business arrangement. Like, nigga, I can get a business partner if I wanted a business partner. I want a lover, homie, friend, husband, king around this bitch. I don't want no motherfucking business partner. I can do that myself. I don't have to marry you to get business. I want to play with you. I want to make love to you. I want to kiss all over you. I want to laugh with you. I want to roll around in the grass with you. Like, what the fuck? I didn't marry you to get in business. Oh, don't you start. Don't you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because he going to be grilling on our patio. I'm going to be playing shit. I have my nice little dress on, smelling good, breeze going. Step in the name of love. I'm gonna put on my dancing shoes. Hey, and go out and step the whole night through. Oh my God. Oh God. I can feel it. I can feel it. Like, I can feel it. I want to be out with my girls and my husband be calling like, babe, I need you. Come on. Like, babe, what you need me for? Nothing. I just want you here. I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay? He just gonna have to say, babe, I need my pillow. Oh my God, I'm coming. Fuck these bitches. Just playing. Not playing. I love y'all. My baby said he need his pillow. I'm his pillow. Oh my God. I gotta go, bitches. Let him say. But of course, I would be being a pick me. Bitch, I'm already picked if this my husband. Right? I'm already picked if this my husband. So a pick me is the equivalent to a simp, right? That's what we saying, right? So if he my husband, he already my simp. If I'm his wife, I'm already his pick me. What the fuck? The fuck? I'm coming. I am. I don't give a fuck, baby. Don't go. Stay here with me. Okay. He needs me. He needs me. He needs me. Okay? That's my job. That's my job, bitch. I'm his pillow. It's me. He want his pillow. Did you hear? Did you see the text? I'm be showing him text like, bitch, look what he said. Look, he gonna say husband. Baby, I need my pillow. I gotta go. I gotta go. I don't wanna leave you hoes, but I gotta go right now. I'll be back before you know it. I don't wanna. Like, everybody gonna already know. Like, motherfuckers gonna already know. All right? Motherfuckers gonna already know, right? Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Let him say his head hurt. Where? What side? What side? Where you at? I'm finna come to your job and rub your back and rub your head on your lunch break. You feel me? Where it hurt at? Ah, okay. Okay. Ah, okay. All right. I can't wait. He be like, I'm be getting ready to go somewhere. He gonna be like, baby, I don't feel like you should go. I don't know. I just don't feel like you should go out there. Don't worry, baby. I'll stay at home. I'm listening. Y'all, listen. He don't like that shirt. I ain't wearing it. Y'all, come on. Give it up for my growth before I get the fuck out of here. Because y'all know I ain't never gave a fuck. Nigga, this my body. I can wear what I want. Oh, babe, you don't like that shirt? Okay. You like this one better? You like this color? Give me a hug. You like how I feel? I'm on it. I'm on that. Give it up for growth. I can receive him. I can receive him. Babe, I don't gotta wear that. I can wear something else. You like this better? You think I'm showing too much? You wanna fuck before we go? direction fun again, bitches. You don't like this skirt? You want to fuck before we go? Okay. We're going to be late, but okay. I got to change my skirt anyway. The fun to be had. The fun. Bring back fun, bitches. Damn. Damn. Bring back fun. Even when we have kids. You know how fun it's going to be sneaking and fucking in the closet while the kids sleep? Right? You know how fun it's going to be for me to, you know, say for him to go outside and we sneak off and I give him some head in the car while the kids in there playing? Come on, bro. Like, y'all bitches just don't like y'all. Y'all don't be equally yoked. Y'all don't be with that motherfucker that y'all want to do that for. And men don't be with the motherfucker that bring that out of them. That's not going to be my marriage. That's not going to be my marriage. That's not going to be my marriage. Like, everything go enhance it. Everything go enhance. The kids ain't gonna slow nothing down. Like, obligations ain't gonna slow us down. That's gonna make us even more attracted to each other, right? Right? What you mean? How you know somebody with this mindset? What you mean? What you mean? Like, I don't know. That's not my marriage. We still gonna be playing hide and go get it around this motherfucker, right? We gonna be playing more than the kids. That's the type of shit I want. Like, love and order. I respect him. He respect me. Like, when you that involved, you know what I'm saying, that focused on, you know what I'm saying, making sure there's something wrong. Like, who got time to cheat? Who got time to cheat? Who the fuck? Man, I wish I would cheat on my husband. Nigga, don't ever think I'm cheating. Don't ever think I'm cheating on my husband for a regular. Like, don't ever think that. Don't even play with me. I'm talking about, like, soon a nigga look at me, I'm gonna be putting my hand up. You see that ring? To get the fuck back. They ain't even know words. Don't even come over here looking at me. You know how you get out the car, niggas see you and they start doing that little smile up. Listen. His. You finna be having my husband looking dumb. Fuck wrong with you? His. It ain't even no words, just hand up. Like, his cheating. Oh my God. I don't play that. I wish I fucking would, bitch. Don't even think that don't even think that you finna have. I ain't play that with my ex. Like, I knew a lot of niggas was jealous of my ex. You think that I'm finna have him looking crazy for y'all? You think that? Right. That's listen, King of the South. You gotta detach from that single mother matrix. They think like that. You feel me? Check the chat. I ain't the only motherfucking woman that's on this type of time. It's others are waking up because it's okay again. Right? It's okay. It's safe to be women again. It's safe to, you know what I'm saying, receive a man. Men, it's okay to receive your woman. It's safe again. You got to tune that old shit out. Right? I don't believe in polygamy. I don't believe in polygamy because, you know, life is really short when you think about it. And it takes a lifetime to really fully know and, you know, enjoy yourself and one other person. So I just don't feel like you can do that successfully when it's all these other energies that you got mixing up in the space. I just don't feel that goes against divine order. Divine order is masculine and feminine coming together to create a third thing. Not three things coming together to make 4, 5, 6 things. You feel me? It don't make us like nah. Because if men truly embodied the true Christ principle, you would know that masculine energy isn't about how many motherfuckers that you can sleep with. It's about how many people can you contain, how many people can you structure, how many people can you protect and provide for, how many people can you fucking wear the crown for. That's what you're saying when you agree and subscribe to polygamy. It ain't just about fucking and finances. You got to be a container. You got to be able to contain these women. You got to be the structure for these women. You got to be, you know what I'm saying, the provision and the protection for these women. And it's fucking 3 of them. Before you do that to them, you got to have your own crown within yourself. You got to crown your own self king before you can go around here and start, And so with me and my twin flame, we used to, when I was in my masculine, we used to clash all the time because he used to think he was a king and I thought I was a king. And our definitions of kings used to battle against each other because even in my distortion, understand I was carrying the true Christ current in my body. That's what makes me so unique and different. I have both, right? I have the true divine feminine and the true divine masculine coded in my one body. You understand? So the only reason why I was distorted is because I was a girl carrying the masculine principle and I wasn't supposed to be. You understand? That's the only reason why. So my definition was a king was the true Christ principle. His definition of a king was the shadow version of that. So he felt like a king was a nigga that could do whatever he wanted to do, have as many women as he wanted, as long as he had a queen. And that wasn't my definition. That was a low-ended, a shadow version of what a king is, because a true king is a carrier of the true Christ current. Number one, is disciplined. Number one is structured. Number one is royalty. So peasants don't have the opportunity to touch him. Peasants can't sit with him. There's an order to everything, right? And motherfuckers ain't even used to seeing a rule we've been given is the shadow version of kings and queens, where you saw kings not honor and not give reverence to the feminine. So it used the feminine as conquest or concubine. That's distorted. In divine order, the masculine is structured and it's not a flow of energy. I don't give a fuck if you call yourself a king, an emperor, or a god, or whatever the fuck, a warrior, or whatever the fuck, Lex Luger, Hulk Hogan. I don't give a fuck, whatever you call yourself. If you are spreading your energy and you have no structure with your sexuality and no discipline, you are in the feminine energy. I don't care. I don't care. So we used to bash about that because I knew that he was a god, but he could not see past his shadow. And I used to be telling him, like, bro, you be fucking with bitches that you better than. You be fucking with bitches that you look better than, that you are greater than. I know you greater than them. And he didn't even know why he was doing it. He just felt like that was what he was supposed to be doing. So I can't be your queen, baby. I couldn't be his queen because I still thought I was a king. And shit, as a king, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was looking down on him because what type of king are you? You let anybody touch you. Anybody can get close to you. What type of king are you? You don't even have an empire, a kingdom. Like, I'm judging you. We couldn't do nothing because I was judging his ass, right? I'm just saying. So you gonna know when a man is carrying that true Christ, because it's not just in his words, it's in his action, and it's not just with me, it's with everybody. So the true Christ is not just nice to me because I'm his woman. He's not just a pillar for me because I'm his woman. He's a pillar for the feminine energy, period. He respects the feminine energy, period. Right? He is going to help and see to, you know what I'm saying, women and children, period. It doesn't matter if it's just his women, it's his children. So he's not going to abuse me, and he also not going to abuse nobody else. That's when we talk about healthy masculinity. So if your nigga good to you, but he treat his baby mama like shit, he ain't shit. And it's and your time may not have, it may not be you this hour, but just give it a second, because he don't respect the feminine energy, period. Nothing makes you different from his baby mama but your personality. That's it. Y'all still feminine energy. So if he can't respect her, he's not going to respect you either. Right? But it's the other bitch problem. No, it's not. It's that nigga problem. He's not being a man. Right? Ain't no real man, no true man of Christ. The true Christ, not your Jesus of Christ of the Bible now. When I say true, high, you know I'm talking, you know what I'm saying, right? If a man, pay attention to a man's world, lady. Okay? Pay attention to their worlds, okay? If a man does not have order in his reality with his women, if he does not have order and respect for the women in his life, that's showing you what you gonna be. You're not different. All right? You're no different than her. Physicality wise, sure. But you still feminine energy, she's still feminine energy. If he can treat her like that, there's nothing stopping him from treating you like that. Go for the guys that wouldn't treat no woman like that. Right? If a man, y'all coming to these men lies and they be having all these issues with the baby mama and the girlfriend, if y'all like a man that has all that, that lets me know that you don't got no order in your life and you don't respect the feminine energy. Because if you respect the feminine energy, there's no way you would allow them to carry on in your reality like that as the man, as the structure, as the tone setter. There's no way you would have these bitches fighting over you and having all this commotion going on if you was truly in your position. It's no way. It's no way. Right? And I learned this through my journey. I didn't always recognize that either. But nah. If you can't contain if you can't respect the feminine energy and you ain't got no order within, I got no business with you. If you can do your baby mama like that and she got your kids and shit, what the fuck do I think you finna do with me? And it's going to come a point to where I do something or I say something and now I'm just in the same boat with your baby mama because you don't respect the feminine energy within yourself or outside of yourself. I'm no different. As much as we like to think that we such the difference, understand that everything is just energy and people ain't people, they patterns. Okay? People ain't people, they're patterns. So, yeah, that was my spiel. That was my spiel, but I'm woman enough, I'm balanced enough, I'm whole enough to, set things right in my reality, and I'm going to have divine order in my life, and I'm going to, because I have divine order within me, and I'm in union, my inner union can only be, the basis for my outer union. Right? We live and we learn. Better late than never. You could always live your life never knowing this shit. So don't beat yourself up for what you didn't know when you was ignorant. You was ignorant. It was bliss. Now you know better. You are tasked with doing better. Right? Give yourself grace and compassion because everybody who come to this motherfucker get fucked up. Even I got fucked up. And I'm of, the highest order. And that still didn't stop me from falling to the duality of this reality. Right? So ain't nobody exempt from that. Ain't nobody exempt. Nobody. Right? So I am here for the bridesmaids, and I'm also here for the groomsmen. Right? Women that's ready to remember their rightful place in the temple, that's ready to come back to the temple and take their seats on the throne, that's ready to, take ownership of the earth, that's ready to get back in our place and make this place, the fruitful, harmonious, place that it was supposed to be. I'm here for those women. I'm not here for the battle women. I'm not here for the women that got grudges and wants to be in division. I'm not here for y'all. Y'all ain't gonna like what I'm saying. Bitches probably think I'm a traitor, but I never, even in my distortion, I never was a he woman man hater. I never proclaimed that I hated men, right? I had my own issue with them. Even still, I still was, being a support for them, right? I ain't here for the battle women. Life is no longer a battle for me. I'm a retired veteran. That's it. I'm not fighting anymore. I'm not in defiance. I'm not defying divine order. Okay? I accept divine love and order in my reality. All right? I surrender all false programming. It's gone. I'm straight. I allow, you know what I'm saying, the true high. I receive the true high. And by receiving the true high, I allow myself to be in divine order. And I am in my temple and I am on my throne. I am home. Okay? I am here for the groomsmen. The men that want to make themselves better, to make themselves a true carrier of the true high. That's the leaders of the men that can rise above their animalistic nature and realize that they are here to be in respect and reverence to the feminine. And when you accept that position, you will be granted the current to provide. You will be granted the current, aka you will be granted the currency. But first, you got to accept your rightful place as the crown. And with the crown comes responsibility to protect everything from the neck down. Okay? So that's it, man. I was in here longer than I thought. I'll be back in here, who knows when, for another episode of What the Fuck is Going On in My Life. And as I discover these things and set these original codes back out, of course, I'm going to share them. Right now, I want you to go take a assessment of your life and find out where you are still subscribing to traditional values that you no longer agree with. Cancel them out, give them back to who they belong to, okay? I love y'all. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay safe. And keep fighting.